So good morning, everybody. It's so good to have you here. We have a few people at a distance, and my name is Gabrielle, Gabrielli. It's my real name. I know, because people are like, really? And no, it's not my married name. My dad's name is Gabe. So I'm so happy to be here today. Mentioned to David that I haven't had a lot of in-person stuff, but I did have something right here in this very facility, another strategic planning session just last month. And so, you know, when we do meet in person, we just need to try to be as safe as possible. We have people at a distance as well, and we'll do introductions shortly. So we are, this is the agenda for the day. Everyone should have a handout packet. You at a distance should have it electronically. Is that correct? Did you email everybody? Savanna, everyone has the stuff? Yeah, perfect. And so you can see the agenda. We're already a little off, but that's okay. It's a flexible agenda. And so if COVID has taught us anything, it's to be flexible, right? So yeah, in a bit, we are going to do a team building outside activity. And during that time, those at a distance, we'll just type in the chat box and let you know to take a nice little break, and we'll come back. Okay. We're going to have lunch around noon. Here, those of you at a distance, so sorry. You're on your own for lunch there. But anyway, here are our ground rules. If you have anything that makes sound, please turn it to off or silent. Be on time, including from breaks. Yep. We already really badly. Listen actively, keep an open mind, be respectful to everyone, participate but don't dominate, practice CDC guidelines with masking, distancing, hand washing, etc. One more rule for those of you at a distance, I know what it's like. I'm in so many different platforms of meetings at a distance, and it's really easy to get distracted. So I just encourage you to please not get distracted. And if you break any rules, you sing. Because, yeah, because life is too short and we take ourselves far too seriously. So I would really love the people who arrived late to go ahead and set the stage for us by doing the four of you can pick a song. And we have one more participant who just joined. Okay. All right. Wow. Woohoo! I gotta say, that was really impressive. I don't know.
I couldn't do this. Like, they came all the way back for me. Okay.
Okay, that was super, super impressive. So I think today is going to be an amazing day. And so what I'd like to do is have everybody stand and move any drink beverages off the table, kind of under the table. And those of you at a distance will come to you in just a moment. We're going to do some introductions. So everybody stand. This is called a thumb ball. And so when I toss it to you, you are going to say your name, what you do. Answer a thumb ball question. You have two thumbs, so it should land on one of them. And you pick which question you want to answer. Okay. And then when you're done, you can sit down. And those of you at a distance, you can just tell us something unique about you. Everyone understand? Yeah. All right. Name?
Brian Bobbitt. Give a compliment to someone in this room. Like your mask.
All right, Brian, you can sit. Very good.
All right, Keyna, Cory, I'm a lobbyist, and it says, what was the last book you read? What was it about? It was about a mouse who moved my cheese. Oh, yeah. Can I pass it to somebody else?
Yes, please.
Bianca Ferrara, the program coordinator for Keep Florida Beautiful.
And try to speak up for those people at a distance because you're on the other end of the table.
If you could be any animal in the world for 24 hours, which animal would you be and why? I would be a manta ray. They're my favorite.
Love
and I
manta
would be able to
rays.
swim underwater.
Awesome. Woo.
Okay. Pat DePlasco with Details Beautiful. And it says, if you could have any job in the world, which job would you want? I want to be an executive director.
Ah.
Savanna, hello everyone. Oh. If you could rid the world of one thing, what would it be?
That was the best question.
Okay, they're very introspective questions.
They are.
And you haven't even had your coffee.
I know. Good morning. My name is Erin Black. I'm actually the vice president for Coca-Cola Beverages, Florida, leading our sustainability risk and facilities and chairing KFB this year. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Or if you could change one thing in your life, what would it be? Both very difficult.
Pick one.
If I could change one thing in my life, what would it be? I would say I would love for my oldest daughter to live in Florida, not California, so I can see my 4 grandchildren.
Aww.
Yes, so that's what I've changed.
Jerrie, FWC, and happy to be a board member. What do you like to do on the weekend? I love to paddle on Florida's rivers, and that was where I would normally find myself.
Woo, that is a beautiful throw, man. You are all impressive.
Yeah, I'm David Lee. I'm an environmental law attorney here in Tallahassee. What is your middle name and do you know why? My middle name is Scott because my father was frugal and my uncle would say, you're like a penny pinching Scotsman.
That's great.
Solange Lopez from Keep Coral Gables Beautiful. So if I were to be stranded on a desert island, what 3 people would I take with me and why?
That's a good one.
Mhm.
I'd probably take my stepdad just because he's a handyman. He could build me a shelter.
What were the other 2?
My boss, who the city manager for Keep Coral Gables, the city of Coral Gables, because he's a hunter, so I won't starve. And Mambo, so that I won't be lonely.
That was great. That's awesome. All right. I'm Gabrielle, and what do you think about when you lay down to bed at night? What don't I think about? My brain is always thinking and thinking about the world, and so yeah. All right.
All the things.
All the things. So let's go ahead and have introductions by those of you at a distance, and let's just pick yourselves in the order in which you arrived. So go ahead and say your name, what you do, and something unique about you.
My name is Amy Boyson. I work for waste management. I'm the community affairs manager. I heard one of the questions was to compliment someone. So I'm going to compliment Keyna because I know that she's wearing Lily and I'm sure that it's beautiful. Am I right? Is she wearing Lily Pulitzer?
Yeah.
Yes, you are right. That's impressive. I gotta say, that's really impressive.
2 Lily fans here. Something unique about me, I actually started as an intern with Waste Management, my final year of college, and I have been with them ever since.
Wow. How many years has that been?
14.
Awesome. Wow. Great. Who would like to go next?
Hi, this is Steve Lezman. I'm with PepsiCo Government Affairs. I've been with PepsiCo 34 years this year, and I cover 10 states in the Southeast plus Michigan. So I usually travel a lot, but we're working from home right now. And one of my unique skills, and I'm also on the KFB board, but one of my unique skills is I love construction. I've been working construction stuff since I've been like 12 years old or something. And I'm currently redoing my kitchen cabinets. So
That's great.
Vintage cabinets from 1973. So I'm giving them a new life.
Awesome. That's awesome. All right. Who would like to go next?
I will. This is Tammy Nason with Keep Wakulla County Beautiful. I'm the executive director. As far as something unique, I'm not certain. I have way too many animals. If you ask my husband, I'm home on quarantine, so I could not be there, and I hate that. But yeah, that's it.
Okay. I hate that you're in quarantine also.
Right here in backyard.
I know. She's literally from Wakulla County and has to.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Thanks.
But, you know, thankfully we have technology and we can still stay connected. So please, at any time, you know, if you want to speak up, I've got someone in the room here who's monitoring the chat box. So if you could just type in the chat if you'd like to speak or anything, because I actually can't see everything at the same time. So, okay. Who would like to go next? How many more people? Is that everybody? Okay, cool. I didn't miss anyone. All right, great. So what I'd like to do now is a little team building activity outdoors. And so let's have everybody at a distance come back at 10 a.m. because we'll take a break. You'll be a little bit ready for a little break, restroom break and everything when we come back. So those of you at a distance come back at 10 a.m. and we will be back, okay? Someone's typing in the chat. Can you tell me, is it you? Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right, see you at 10 a.m. I have resumed recording. So congratulations, you saved the day and prevented any Keep Florida Beautiful data from being compromised. Good job, team. Yeah. And for those of you at a distance, it was, the team had some challenges, right, initially. And then they kind of made Savanna do everything. And then they split the tasks. They did help, but you did all the physical stuff. So she's profusely sweating right now, which I would be too. And then they broke it up among 3 different people and it seemed to do a little better, right? So, and did you notice anything that changed in your teamwork and communication from the very first attempt to the last?
More observant of more open the first one.
Okay, and what about amongst yourselves?
I think communication got better.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. I think in the beginning, and typically people kind of listen to 1 or 2 people and then everyone's voice starts to be heard. Sometimes the quietest people have the best ideas, you know? And so people started to speak up and I thought that you did really, really well as a team. So what I'd like to do now is turn to your handout packet and those of you at a distance, please go ahead and do this as well. There's a board self-assessment and there's only 8 questions on it, but I'd like you to just take the time to complete the questions and I'll go ahead and read them. What I love most about Keep Florida Beautiful is, fill that in, and then on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the lowest and 10 the highest level of agreement, write the number that best corresponds with your belief in each statement. I understand and support KFB's mission. I am passionate about KFB's mission. I feel valued as a board member. I find serving on the board to be a satisfying and rewarding experience. I am knowledgeable about KFB's programs and services. And then after that, the final 2 questions are my biggest strengths I bring to the board to help. KFB's mission are, and then I am committed to doing the following to help with KFB's efforts. So this should take, I'd say about 15 minutes. So just take your time and those of you at a distance, if you'll just let us know in the chat box when you've completed the task, that'd be great. Okay, go ahead.
Where's your money?
How is everyone doing with this task? I see some are still working. I put it in the chat box. How's everyone doing at a distance? Just let us know when you are ready. Almost everyone's ready. We'll give it just a couple more minutes.
That's right.
Tammy, how are you doing? Oh, Tammy she appears to have dropped off. Okay, no wonder she's not ready. Okay, all right, so everybody who's here is ready. So I have a Word document up and I'm going to just capture what everyone says. What I'd love to hear first is what I love most about Keep Florida Beautiful is, and why don't we begin with our remote participants? And just say your name because I'm not looking at the screen.
Hey, this is Steve. I think this particular board is one of the most active and engaged board. And they also have a real passion for the mission, both those that have rotated on and off the board from the affiliates, as well as the board's always been real solid. And we've been up until a little bit of setback on the funding this year, but really been passionate about moving the organization forward.
Steve, does this adequately capture what you said?
Yeah, it looks fine.
Okay, thank you. Who would like to go next?
Hey, this is Liz DeWitt. So I echo what Steve said. I just had that I like the ability to connect with like-minded individuals across the state. And I feel like make a tangible difference to the cleanups and other things the affiliates do throughout the state. I think that makes sense.
Okay, what was the second part? I'm so sorry, I can't type that fast.
Sure.
Yeah, connect with like-minded individuals across the state and
actually make a tangible difference through cleanups that the affiliates conduct and
Perfect.
education.
Does that adequately capture what you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Thank you, Liz. Who would like to go next?
Hi, this is Amy. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm probably one of the newest board members, but what I love most about Keep Florida Beautiful is just how it aligns with my company's mission as well. Waste Management's motto is always working for a sustainable tomorrow, and that is similar to what Keep Florida Beautiful does, because we want Florida to stay beautiful. So this sense of alignment, obviously working for an environmental company, I have passion about the environment. So this is just a good fit.
There was a phone ringing here and I had a hard time hearing everything. Matter of fact, we're going to have a song in just a minute. That was definitely worthy of a song, a groundbreaking rule. So, but I heard you say that how it aligns with your company's mission.
Always working for a sustainable tomorrow.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Does that capture what you said?
Yes.
Okay, we have a quick music break.
I'm gonna have to help me think of something.
Okay.
I'm like a terrible song thinker. I'm like,
YMCA.
YMCA.
All right. Thank you for being a good sport. That's all we have at a distance right now, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, that is everyone.
So let's go ahead and go around the table, and would you like to begin? And just go ahead and say your name so the people at a distance can know who you are too.
Yes, so Solange, and I put that one of the things I love about Keep Florida Beautiful is the camaraderie between the affiliate members.
You just go ahead.
All right, very good.
Pat Blanco. What I love most is that Keep Florida Beautiful is our hub. It's our home. I think it goes along with what Dawn said.
Okay,
And it's, what I like is commitment to cleaning up our beautiful state by preventing litter, encouraging recycling.
ooh, slow down, hon.
Sorry.
Encouraging recycling,
You just got preventing litter.
preventing litter. Thank you, got it.
Encouraging recycling. Working on beautification process.
All right,
I would say I had.
and just say your name so people at a
sorry,
distance can.
Jerrie, Lindsey, a beautiful singer.
That was a great song.
I would, I had written down the board member's strong commitment to the mission of the organization. I think somebody else said that. And I would add that alignment, having heard that, Amy, I think, said the alignment of the mission with protecting Florida's wildlife.
Great.
This is Savanna, and I said the passion, dedication, statewide network of affiliates and our board and their boards.
In the communities? Great.
You know, from here, I said the passion and drive behind everyone working towards missions and goals.
This is Erin. So I did it with a passion. So I did have that, and then just this whole concept for me personally about the KFB and the affiliates helping Floridians become more environmentally literate for generations. Right, it's just an ongoing organizational success I'm hoping we continue to have for KFB and the affiliates.
And would you mind just saying that again? Passion, KFB, and affiliates helping communities become more literate.
Helping Floridians, I said, yeah.
Okay, helping Floridians.
Environmentally literate.
Thank you.
And I just have to add on, I still just love our beautiful affiliates.
Yeah.
Just think that really.
All right.
Brian, did like the connections between the affiliates and the directors of the affiliates, because it makes it easy to handle things public and things. We have our own support system and everything. Tell them that something happens that one of us hasn't dealt with before, that we can go and tap into that experience. So that's.
Great.
We forget someone.
Always felt bad for
You came back.
Oh, you got left behind?
Well, we.
We forgot.
I got
You forgot him?
That's why we were.
Oh, that's why you were late. That's so funny.
We were literally pulling
We've already
in.
talked about it.
Okay.
And we're like, oh crap, Erin.
You had your own team building exercise this morning.
Sang all the way down.
All right.
Yeah, I'm David, and I guess I'm pretty passionate about the mission, and I'm just thrilled with projects that the affiliates undertake. And just to echo what everybody else has said, I mean, I spent 42 years working on environmental law projects throughout Florida, and to have an organization that is really dedicated to sustaining the environment and to dealing with solid waste and litter, that's the primary area of my practice. And so to see that be embodied in this organization and implemented. I read about what TAP does every year. I just blown away. I just can't believe you can get recruit so many people to come help.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's mind boggling. Yeah, I'm a fanboy.
That's good. That's good. So does that adequately capture? Because I tried to.
Yeah, I just,
You forgot.
yeah, I'm passionate about the mission and the projects, period.
Okay. Fanboy? Fanboy.
Yeah.
I like that. Very good, very good. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 lowest, 10 highest level of agreement, how do you all feel about, I understand and support KFE's mission?
Yeah, Ken.
10, those of you at a distance, are you 10s or a little lower, or what are you?
12.
10.
Okay,
10.
I got 2 10s out of 3. What about the person who hasn't spoken?
I said 10. I don't know if you heard me.
I heard you, yeah, I heard you. I think it was Steve? Steve. Oh, Tammy's coming back? Okay. Steve, what did you have?
Hang on, I was on mute.
I thought so.
For the, which number?
Number 2, understand and support KFE's mission.
I have a 10. I've been in.
Okay, great. What about passionate about KFE's mission?
Same 10 there, 10 on 4, 10 on 5.
Okay, well, let's stop. Don't go ahead. So is everyone 10 on passion? Do we have any lower? No? Wow, that's amazing. How about I feel valued as a board member?
That's something for me, I don't know if I need to be valued this way. If I like what I'm doing, then that's fine, I don't mind what other people think about me. Am I thinking about that the wrong way?
What number did you put? 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'd be doing it if we didn't believe it.
That's right, yeah, so it's kind of like.
What are the, I want to capture the ranges of numbers. What did you have?
Well, I think said correctly about in terms of the passion, we wouldn't be here if we weren't passionate about it. In terms of value as a board member, I don't know, I don't care, I don't think about it that way. I think about it in terms of, could I do more? And the answer is yes, I wish that I did and could, so I could contribute and provide more value, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I think it's the reverse, right? It's like, what value am I bringing to the?
Well, we're going to get to that question next, but I do like to know, how do you feel valued?
I thought of value as appreciated.
Yeah.
And I think, I feel appreciated, and by my fellow board members, you know, and by Savanna.
Yeah.
and
So what number did you have?
I had a 10.
Okay.
It's that team feeling that I think makes me feel.
Same for me. I saw value as just a synonym for appreciated
Mhm,
other
yeah.
board members in my Savanna. And I'm a brand new board member. This is maybe the second meeting I'm
Yeah.
with you guys. First one was virtual, but I feel very valued and appreciated and happy to be on the board. So I also feel
Good. Anyone at a distance? What did you have?
Yeah, this is Steve again. Just to jump in on why I had valued as a 10 there, also it kind of fits the same theme, have celebrate stuff, because everybody's opinion is valued.
He's cutting out.
Everybody's listened to, supported, and whatever it is, station versus getting a reward at the end of the day.
Right. I've got an internet unstable connection, which is not surprising, so I apologize. Tammy?
Use my hotspot?
What's that?
You want to try to use my hotspot?
We can certainly do that. Maybe we should wait until the next break, so we'll just deal with it right now. Tammy, I see you're scribbling on the screen.
My phone's stuck on there. I can't get out.
That's so funny. That's funny. All right, what did you have?
I have mostly all.
Just for number 4. Just for number 4.
Just for number 4.
Yep, we're finishing 4.
About an 8.
Okay. And Liz?
Hi there. I had a 10 on there. I agreed with Steve's comments. Nothing else to add on that.
Okay. Amy? Did Amy talk already? My brain is getting, okay, good. Amy?
I'm a fairly new board member, so I haven't attended a lot of meetings, but so far I feel a 10. I've participated on a lot of boards in the past and agree that everyone works together and everyone's opinions and voices are heard. So
Good.
as far as I know so far, a 10.
Excellent. What about number 5? I find serving on the board to be a satisfying and rewarding experience. 10? Anyone have anything other than a 10? It's okay if you do. All right. I am knowledgeable about KFB's programs and services.
Number 10.
I couldn't do that.
Okay.
There's
Because you're
always-
pretty new.
I'm very new to the board. There's only so much that the different affiliates are doing. Really something about now.
Right.
That's the same thing for me.
So we have 8 to 10. Those of you at a distance, are you in the 8 to 10 range?
Yeah, this is Steve.
Yeah.
I'm an 8.
Great. Let's now go to, I don't know how to erase your annotations here. Let's see if I can do this. Eraser. That's funny. Okay, yay.
I don't even know how I did it.
I don't know either, but it just said Tammy's drawing on your screen and I was like, oh, okay.
Let's see.
So let's go to the next 2 questions. I really like these questions and I look forward to hearing your responses. Let's start at a distance again. My biggest strengths I bring to the board to help KFB's mission are. Andy?
I'd say probably the passion.
Passion or compassion?
Passion. Well, both actually.
Okay.
But
Yeah, this is Steve. I think it's, and we have this on a number of our board members as well, as just this perspective from being on other boards, and also the very diverse community engagement that the board members are involved in. We have a wide range of other things that people are involved in besides Keep Florida Beautiful, and it gives us a really sort of robust perspective.
Thank you. Next.
This is Liz. I had some of my strengths are strategic planning, relationship building, and communications and marketing.
Strategic planning, relationship building, and what was the third one?
Communications, marketing type.
Great.
Mhm.
Amy?
I had environmental background, communication, and I've done a lot of work over the years with affiliates throughout Florida. So I have a lot of connections with executive directors from various affiliates.
Great. All right, let's start here and we'll go around the table.
I've got a lot of experience statewide on.
And just say your name first,
I'm
everyone.
sorry, I'm David. I've just got a lot of experience with working on solid waste issues and recycling issues.
And then Brian?
Yep.
Mhm.
just my willingness to help. And it's needed.
Erin, I would say I bring up more of a technical background, and then a little bit to tie into what Steve was saying. Several board members have a pretty good connection with the business community, so bringing kind of the business perspective and integration of that.
Bianca, I said my commitment and focus to our goals and just kind of repeat of just drive and passion for what we're doing and the statewide affiliate, all of our. Anna, I said an environmental background and just passion for what we're doing, as well as understanding the operations of People Are Beautiful, and the affiliate network.
Which you got a phone call about.
This is Jerrie. I would say, board experience and serving on a number of boards. I have an environmental background as well. Let's see, I have the state side of state contract management I can bring, and I think program design experience.
Great.
Focusing on the technical stuff, passion and all that goes in that thing.
Go ahead. Oops. I know, I moved over a key. You became Luna.
I think my legislative background and connections there, and then also kind of keeping with serving on other boards. As I'm on the board of directors for the Forest Society Association. So making those connections with other associations as well.
Help with connections.
I'm trying. I think this is Pat, and I think one of the strengths that I bring to the board is the fact that I see things as, I see a lot of things as the big picture. I'm able to see the big picture and I'm able to share my thoughts about that and the organization. My honesty and, although I may disagree, I hope when I disagree with people, I expect, everybody will say that. We need to say what we truly feel about it. And then the other thing is, my understanding is just sharing the details.
All right, great.
Solange, I put that I'm able to bring the municipal affiliate point of view, because a lot of our affiliates are nonprofit, so it's and then just marketing knowledge from the.
Excellent. Did I miss anyone? Final question. And this is a big one, and it kind of speaks to some of the things that you started to discuss previously about, feeling like you are supported and valued, that you also value and give back to KFB. So what are you committed to doing to help with KFB's efforts? Let's start, this time we'll start at home here, and then we'll go to the remote participants. So why don't we begin with you, David?
Sure. I've provided free legal services whenever asked to do that. I have to do whatever I can to help the organization. Generally, I've looked to the executive committee or the board to tell me what I could do. I've offered to resign for each and every chairman if they had somebody better that they like. Yeah, whatever it takes. And you're welcome to take it today.
Can't get out of it.
All right.
You know, I've always been excited to help other affiliates, whether it's meeting with them to talk about the program that we had run, travel to help other affiliates with their investors, the things that we've had experience with that. Sort of a common experience to get out there and see other things and how their program is working.
This is Erin. So I would say two things that I would committed to doing. First, from a Florida perspective, continue to support KFB and the affiliates financially as we can, and also the volunteers. Providing volunteers again, and then as chair to continue to work with Jerrie and our board and Savanna to diversify a little bit of our cash flow income coming in, so we're not so heavily reliant on the block grant, which we were. So we've got to come up with a stronger solution long term.
Very good.
Big deal, yeah.
Big sale on car wash.
I know that this is still with my first year, but just to help bring new ideas and then as learning new skills within Speak Florida Beautiful, to do my best part to grow the skills I currently have and then learn more and keep adding and help expand.
Very good.
And I had down while maintaining our day-to-day in gaining new affiliates, supporting current affiliates, assisting them however we can, and then launching and promoting our membership programs that we can inspire.
What was the end of that? Launching and promoting?
Our membership program.
Mm-hmm.
Inspire part.
Excellent. Next.
So I also had started working on finalizing this corporate membership package and helping to do whatever we can to increase the awareness of that. And of course, whatever we can do to work on the legislative side to, see that we the state support.
Good.
And Keyna, that was fine, to continue to work on the state appropriations request. Making sure that that goes through. And also to help affiliates connect to their local officials. So they can start including them in any of their events that they have. They have a connection to their local affiliate and educating the local legislator on KFB's mission. What does that mean in their district? So that they have a buy-in to the whole process. I put anything that's in my power that the board needs. I mean, that's just for the long run. And,
Solange, I have to promote the efforts and missions of to try to identify the initiatives that assist with the mission. And to listen to more experienced members of this board and their affiliates that gain knowledge that would assist my affiliate and others.
All right, those of you at a distance, let's hear what you have to say.
This is Steve. I'd like continued support for programs and initiatives, but particularly.
Steve, I'm so sorry, you were cutting out. I heard continuous support for programs and initiatives, and then I didn't hear after that.
Yeah, but particularly broadening our financial support so we're not so dependent on state support. So basically private funding.
Great.
Hey, this is Elizabeth or Liz. So I echo Steve. I basically said I'm committed to working as a team to support marketing to increase the diversity of our funding through corporate membership so that the organization can stay economically viable.
Working as a team to support marketing to diversify funding to corporate membership. Thank you. Sorry. During the next break, we're gonna try a different. We're gonna try a hotspot instead of the internet because it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because I can hear everything Steve says perfectly without it cutting out. So
yeah, it's definitely the internet connection. So, all right, next.
This is Amy. Again, since I'm fairly new, I'm still learning about KFB, but I think my biggest strength is communication.
Great. Tammy?
Okay, well, pretty much anything, ideas I have or have had or can come up with to promote education to the communities, to the state, to help advance our initiatives. I don't really have much that I won't do to help promote.
That's great. Well, I think that everybody is just, you're all fantastic people, and I can tell that your passion is big and your support is big, and it's certainly needed. And so I just want to commend you all for being here, for taking time out of your day, and for doing this on a regular basis, even outside of these meetings, and all the efforts that you're making across the state. Any final thoughts about this self-assessment before we take a break? All right, let's take a break. Let's come back at 11 o'clock. And I'm going to attempt to connect to a different internet here, so with the help of Brian. So
If you use the bathroom, I know it's important.
when you sit here all day?
Yeah.
So welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Glad you're here. We are now going to shift gears a little bit into strategic planning. So let me share the screen. All right, hang on a second.
Is that network working good for you?
Well, I just got here, but I think so. Yeah, right. All right, let's see. It did slightly change things. Hang on a second. Give me just a moment, everybody. Little weird thing happened with the screen sharing. All right, can you guys see that at a distance?
It's a little zoomed in.
Yes, but you're breaking up a little bit with this new internet connection.
Oh, maybe I should go ahead and use the old one again. Yeah, it's saying it's unstable.
Is anyone?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch networks. Give me a moment.
That for me too.
Okay, just a moment, and I'm switching networks. Let me know if it's better now.
Service in general is fine.
It is. We're in the middle of nowhere. Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay,
That
good.
seems to be.
All right, thank you. We tried Brian's hotspot connection, but I guess it wasn't quite as good as our bad network here. So, all right, so we're gonna move on to strategic planning. And yeah, and like I said, if there's one thing COVID has helped us, it's with flexibility. And I used to be so like everything had to be just so. I'm like, you know what, people are dropping out of events that I have like crazy, and you just have to kind of roll with it these days. You really do. So strategic planning is why we're here. It's an organization's process of defining its strategy or direction and making decisions on allocating its resources to pursue the strategy, including its capital and people. And it helps determine where an organization is going over the next year or more and how it's going to get there. Now, a big part of strategic planning is consensus. And consensus is different from other kinds of decision-making because it stresses the cooperative development of a decision with group members working together instead of competing against each other. And the goal is not for everyone to 100% agree, but people may live with it, And so it doesn't have to be unanimous. If the majority of people agree and everyone else is like, I can live with it, then it's okay. So what I'm going to do is go through the definitions of each of the things we're going to do, and then I want to give you some examples. And you all, from different affiliates, I'm sure you have your own missions statements and vision statements too, so you can also share those. So a mission statement should clearly define the purpose of the organization as well as any products or services to be offered. And it's really about why your organization exists. There are typically 3 components of a mission statement: key market, who's your target customer; contribution, what product or service do you provide to your customers; and distinction, what makes your product or service unique? Why should people care about your organization? So let's take a look, and I'm sure you're all very familiar with this, but just to refresh your memory, the Keep America Beautiful mission statement is to inspire and educate people to take action every day to improve and beautify their community environment. Keep Florida Beautiful is inspires, educates, and empowers people in Florida to take action every day to improve and beautify community environments. And some other affiliates have kind of taken it a little different direction, although still incorporating it. Here's Keep Palm Beach County. It's to enhance the quality of life in Palm Beach County through programs and partnerships that encourage public agencies, private entities, resident and visitors to reduce litter and waste, increase recycling, beautify, maintain, and sustain public spaces, and inspire generations of environmental stewards. Keep Austin Beautiful, looking at a different state. We inspire and educate all Austinites to volunteer together, beautify green spaces, clean waterways, and reduce waste every day. So those are just some examples of missions. Those of you with different affiliates, tell us what your mission is.
Mine is keeping us beautiful is to conserve and beautify our natural environment by means of community engagement and education.
Excellent.
Keep the World Beautiful is, the mission of Keep the World Beautiful is to develop, motivate, educate, and activate community partners to reduce litter, recycle, beautify, and sustain an environment for the benefit of our county.
Okay, I like the activate one. That's really good.
For Keep Coral Gables Beautiful, our mission statement is to promote environmental sustainability and educate the community to take action every day to reduce litter from our open spaces and waterways, improve recycling efforts, and keep our city beautiful, which is a play on words because we're known as the city beautiful.
Awesome. How nice is that you fit right in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else? Those of you at a distance want to share your missions?
Tammy, I think, popped off again.
Oh, she did, okay.
Affiliate.
Okay, I thought Tammy, she's in the waiting room, actually. Let me let her in. Once she comes back, can you tell me when she's, okay. Tammy, are you with us? I think she just dinged in. You know how it's connecting to audio?
It shows that she's in now.
Okay, Tammy, can you share your mission statement for Keep Wakulla County Beautiful? Tammy, if you're there, unmute yourself.
I'm here.
Okay, good. Do you, can you share your mission statement?
Let me find it. Hold on.
Okay, don't, listen, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's quite all right. We heard some other ones and that's fine. If yours is something unique and you want to share later, that'd be great. Next, we're going to talk about vision statements. And the vision is kind of, I like to call it the pie in the sky. It's like, if there were no limitations whatsoever, what would you be as an organization? So it's a statement about what your organization wants to become, and it should resonate with everyone and help people feel proud and excited and part of something bigger than themselves. It should really stretch the organization's image of itself and give shape and direction to the future. And so really think about, what do you want the organization to become? So the Keep America Beautiful vision is a country in which every community is a clean, green, and beautiful place to live. Now I did include some that have multiple, they have mission, vision, and values. So here's Keep California Beautiful. So mission is working to ignite, and here's another, I like these words like activate and ignite, ignite individual, state, and local government, community, and corporate responsibility through strategic initiatives and volunteer action to preserve and protect California's beautiful resources for generations to come. Now, from my experience, when you have to take a breath in a mission statement, it might be a little too long, okay? Vision, the most beautiful and cleanest state in the nation. That's nice, I like that. And then you can see their values are personal responsibility, leadership, education, and volunteering, all leading to environmental awareness and action that will sustain our state's natural environment. Keep Winter Park Beautiful. Their mission is to inspire and educate people to take action every day, and to improve and beautify their community environment. Values, inspire, integrity, teamwork, and passion. And then you can see that they have some qualifiers after each of those. The vision statement for Keep Florida Beautiful, to create a Florida in which every community is a clean, green, and beautiful place to live. What do you think so far? Okay. I would like to stop here instead of getting into values. What about vision statements? What all are your vision statements? Those of you who are affiliates, what are your vision statements?
Ours is to become the go-to organization for sustainability and litter reduction.
Ooh, that's nice. To become the go-to organization. That's great. And that's the thing, it's, you really want to be like pie in the sky, like what would be the ideal?
Our ultimate goal is to create culture of environmentally responsible cities.
Yeah. Go ahead. You don't have a vision statement? Okay. That's funny. So it is important to have a vision as well. So Tammy, do you have anything? Tammy, okay, all right.
I am having some technical issues
It's
here.
okay. It's quite all right. We'll just move on then. So what I'd like to do now is go ahead and Tammy, if you could go ahead and mute yourself. Okay. So what I'd like to do now is I'm going to share a Word document, and we're going to work on the mission statement. If it needs revision for Keep Florida Beautiful, we'll work on the mission and the vision before lunch. And if we're really productive, we will move forward to the next steps after that. So give me just a moment here because I need to set up sharing. Yeah, go ahead and look at your documents as well. This would be a great time to look at your documents. And look at Keep America Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what I was,
That's like, what?
we looked it up, it was 2016. So can
Is
you
that
believe it
right?
was that year ago?
And it is important, you know, if you think about what has changed in 5 years, it is important to revise these things. So somebody read the current mission statement for Keep Florida Beautiful.
Keep Florida Beautiful inspires, educates, and empowers people in Florida to take action every day to improve and beautify their community environment.
Okay. What does everyone think?
Yes, for today. I mean, that's-
I like the fact that.
If you look at the bottom of page 1, it has the mission statement. Keep Florida Beautiful inspires, educates, and empowers people in Florida to take action every day to improve and beautify their community environments.
I think it's also on here.
Yeah, that's what I said. Okay.
It's like your,
I think it's important when you mentioned earlier, I believe it was with California, it was great, everything they said, but for, you don't want it to be too lengthy. You know, I guess just choosing the right words to make it concise.
And that's the key, the right word. So like for me, the word empowers is an overused word that doesn't always mean like equipping people to be successful or to do what you need them to do. To empower somebody is something, especially from a leadership perspective, that I've heard overused again and again, and it doesn't necessarily mean what you want it to mean.
I really liked activate.
Activate, equip, yeah, activate is nice.
See, I kind of lean the other way. I think empowering people to take action is.
So I like equipping personally, like, because equipping means you give people the tools and the resources so that they are.
What about motive?
Sure.
well, then we inspire.
We got to spot.
Inspire and motivate are pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, 'cause you want something on action.
Exactly. Something that's very action oriented. Yeah. What about, and those of you at a distance, please speak up at any time. We're working on the mission statement.
I think the activate would be good. So
Mhm.
Keep Florida Beautiful inspires, educates, and activates Floridians
Okay.
to take action every day.
Inspires, educates, and activates.
Floridians instead of people.
Yes. Yeah, that's much better. I agree.
Activates Floridians. Well, I think we said people, well, and I guess.
Oh, I see, because people who might be visiting. Yeah.
Residents and visitors.
Okay.
Yeah.
So people in Florida encompasses both. I get it. Yeah. Yeah.
And I get stuck on this one, I think, because improve and beautify. I don't know, it feels so broad.
Yeah.
but I know that, like, it encompasses a lot.
Is there a
Yeah.
word that means improves and beautifies?
Enhance.
Enhance.
Advance?
Well, and I think also.
Enhance.
Like what Pat said earlier, and I know that was your vision, I think what your, you said it was your vision statement maybe, but we don't just want them to, like, we want it to stick, like, we don't want them to just go volunteer once or go plant a tree once, like, we want them to have that, you know, yeah, to instill a sense of responsibility for the environment.
Something on our generation.
Okay, so let's go back to, we said enhance instead of improve and beautify. Do you think that's good? Does everyone agree with that?
I like the word beautify. I think.
Okay.
Especially with our tagline, I think it's important to have that.
So enhance and beautify or just beautify? Or improve and beautify?
I like enhance a little bit more than improve, but at the same time, that also makes it awkward.
No, if enhance and improve are very similar. So there, it doesn't make it longer.
I think
I think we could, I mean, if we're trying to make a more concise statement, this maybe just getting into grammatical stuff, we could say, I don't know, we could just say our communities or their communities and not, and move out environments.
Yeah, I was thinking community environments is, it's community or environment.
Yeah. So
But probably
our
don't.
environment is part of our community.
So leave communities.
Their communities.
So, okay, so let's go back to enhance and beautify. Do we want enhance and beautify, improve and beautify? Anything else in beautify? You like enhance better than improve?
I mean, we really are improving the environment.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Yeah.
And there's a- and
I
there's
don't
a
think
lot
I have a
about
problem
this,
with
we are
improve.
improving the environment.
Okay, so go back to improve.
I think
Go ahead.
improve
And
and
even
beautify.
enhance are two different things, really. Not- Improve means.
So going back to the, you wanted to keep coming back, what about adding continuously in front of improve? Or somewhere in there, so to take action every day to continuously improve.
Well, if they're taking action every day.
Yeah.
Okay,
So, okay, that's true. It does say every day. I think I just I get stuck on the improve and beautify, yeah, it does, that is it, but it's also more.
okay, like what, how more? Give us some words.
Actually, okay, can we go back really quick? So I would get stuck on this the way it is now too. So keep Florida beautiful, like if you took out inspires and educates, keep Florida beautiful activates people to take action, is that? Like, I don't want to take it out. I'm just saying, like, does that make sense? Like,
Yeah,
keep Florida beautiful
it does.
activates people to take action.
Yeah, actually, activates might even encompass inspiring and educating. Activates might actually encompass and,
The question I have is, and I know this is gonna sound strange, but as the state hub,
Right.
you don't actually,
No,
you don't
right.
actually activate
Right.
the individual affiliates.
Right. But what about in power?
Do you? Do they? I mean.
Well, I
It's
can-
set up between all
You
the
give money, you give them money, you give them projects to do, you give them training.
guys.
the educated.
Right.
so leave inspires, educates in or remove it?
If you keep that, I think, so inspires, educates, and activates people in Florida to improve and beautify their communities. I mean, I feel like we want to say every day or continuously, you want to make it a long term, but I don't know if we need to take action.
Okay, yeah, because activates
That's
is
what
taking
that's what I
action.
was saying.
It's
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
many, like, yeah, let's take that take.
Yeah. So I like that. I think activates encompasses taking action,
And
so,
then to go back to the second half of it,
yeah,
does, I guess, yes, so at the state level, yes, we're doing that in a way, but I think again, or how does everyone feel? I'm still struggling with, the overall goal of behavior change, getting people to be more, environmentally aware. Is that encompassed in, or more sustainable, is that encompassed in improving and beautifying communities, you think?
I think it's encompassed a little bit under educates. That's where it's encompassed. Because you're educating them in order to change their behavior and to make them more sustainable. So it's encompassed under the educates component, not necessarily under the improve and beautify. Because by doing those things, you're giving them the tools that they need. It's not an action that they're taking, it's something they're learning from.
did you have something, David? I heard your brain turning.
Yeah, I'm so old school. I like the original statement, but for the last two words, the community environments.
Mhm.
But if you want to change it, I would say inspires, educates, and enables people rather than activates. Because activates to me, it sounds like you're gonna hit them with a paddle prod or something. I just don't know quite what that means. Yeah, but I mean, if you inspire, you educate, and you enable people, I mean, I think that ties into somebody who went there and said equipped, you know.
I think I actually really like it, enabled, and now that you say it, because you
You're
guys.
pointing the direction to
Yeah.
the individual
And
affiliates.
like Cal was saying,
Yeah.
you guys enable us local
Right,
affiliates to activate them,
Yeah.
so I think it fits a lot better, that's a great word. choice.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
So take out activate, take out equips. And then you're good.
Inspires, educates, and enables people.
So it's definitely less action oriented. Is that what you want?
I don't see.
Well, I
how it's
don't-
less action.
I disagree. I mean,
Well, you removed
Inspired.
to take action and you removed activates.
The only thing I would just put on the table, not saying we need to add anything, but we need to think about a little bit on the business side. Like, we want to go after corporate membership and funding and diversify our funding. I get people encompasses that. but I don't know if
yeah.
There needs to be a specific focus to do that, that's all.
So
Just
are
because
you-
it doesn't say business.
Are you saying people and organizations?
So like some of the other mission statements, like they said, or what was yours?
Yeah, read yours again. I was thinking
Community
too.
partners.
Mission keep the board beautiful is to develop, motivate, educate, activate community partners to reduce litter, recycle, beautify, and sustain the environment for the benefit.
Community partners.
So yeah, for the people in Florida part is encompassing partner, that's.
Activate community.
The only other thing would be like people and organizations in Florida, but
Would businesses see themselves in and organizations?
I don't know, no.
No, they like delineation.
Yes, they do.
Community partners, they would see
They would
themselves
see as
in.
community partners, that would.
But so maybe-
That's what we call our sponsors on our websites. community partners.
Yeah, we always, even from our city perspective, when we partner with business or an organization, we just call them partners. People,
Can we leave out people? So it's just and enables community partners in Florida to improve and beautify our state every day.
or can we say
Yeah,
our
I like
environment?
that.
Yeah,
Or
Or,
our
or
environment.
Florida environments, or.
what do you?
Yeah. This is Steve. I had a
Okay,
suggestion.
hang on. Steve has something. Go ahead, Steve.
The last three words, I was thinking of getting rid of there and environments and just change community to communities. Because there can be, you could live in one community and go to different beach communities. So we're sort of being prescriptive about which community they're in. So if it just reads whatever the rest of the sentence reads, to improve and beautify communities.
Yeah, you're right. Our is not needed, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
there is
When
not.
when I go to another beach, I always clean up and it's not my community, but.
Correct. It's whatever community you happen to be in at the time. You could be cleaning up a highway somewhere 15 miles from where you
Right.
live. Years, it could be a park down the street. It could be a waterway. So it sort of broadens, what they need to be looking. They can't just stop just because they're outside there. They can start throwing litter out and not engaging and being active in that. So I would get rid of, there and environments and just say communities.
Okay, what about Steve? There was discussion here about saying state instead of communities.
And I think state would be better because you're using community above.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, I think the state is communities. I think if you say state, then it becomes sort of too big a project, if you will, because they're.
But this is the state level organization.
And I say instead of the state, it should be our state, I
Yeah.
think.
Or
Yeah,
just
our
Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, I'd rather say Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, everybody read that.
Okay, so right now,
Now I got Florida twice.
Yeah.
So keep Florida beautiful, inspires.
well, now let me just say that a lot of people in their mission statement don't have the organization name. It says we, we inspire, educate,
I
and.
think you can take out in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Yes, you're
Because
right.
you can also have.
Three
You
Floridas.
can also have community partners that might be out of state.
True.
If
Okay.
you get national partnerships and things like that.
So here's what you have so far. Keep Florida beautiful, inspires, educates, and enables community partners to improve and beautify Florida every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Savanna? Okay, we got thumbs up here. What about everyone at a distance? Steve?
Are you able to share your screen so we can see what you're
Oh,
typing?
it's not shared. I thought I had shared it. I am so
Yeah,
sorry.
no, that's why.
I am so sorry. I had clicked share and then I guess what happened was when I switched internets, it popped off. So thank you for saying that. Give me just a second here. My apologies. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yeah, I think what happened was when I hopped off of the one internet, it bounced me off of screen sharing. So, okay, so what do you think? Keep Florida Beautiful inspires, educates, and enables community partners to improve and beautify Florida every day.
I like it, we're inspire is the activate word, we're enabling people and educating them. We've got the continuity with the everyday.
Saying community partners, I feel like, it includes some, you're part of a community, it's everyone. It could be your volunteers. It could be a person, a volunteer, participant, or a business.
Okay, so everyone around the table, David, I'm seeing some little bit of trepidation.
Yeah, I'm not wild about community partners. But I
Okay.
mean, I appreciate what you're saying about, it just, to me, it doesn't translate to the individual. I mean, a community.
I mean, on the state level, you deal more with the partnerships, you deal more with the.
It's true. Yeah,
Yeah, we have to see it from the state of.
So something that we had written, it was in a pamphlet somewhere that I found in a file. And I twisted it a little bit and we used it somewhere, but it said that, I think it was in the back of the Bible, that said, Keep Florida Beautiful works to establish a sense of shared responsibility for improving Florida environments among citizens, visitors, and communities. In doing so, Keep Florida Beautiful encourages and assists statewide affiliates in building and maintaining thriving networks of community governments, responsible organizations, education institutions, and
Wow.
concerned citizens. This was on the mission statement.
Okay,
That cohesively work together, that cohesively work to keep their communities in a perpetual state of eco improvement through litter prevention, recycling. Blah, blah, blah.
wow.
That's easy.
Yikes.
That's like every environmental word possible tossed into one, yeah.
First paragraph.
Okay. I think I heard Steve.
Yeah, I think it's good. I'm a little concerned, like David is on the community partner side of it, because it points to a typical, because we have a lot of partnerships with government, cities and agencies and stuff like that. And I'm not sure it'd be perceived. I mean, they're all community partners, obviously, but I don't know that community partners describes the broadness of what we want to reach. I'd kind of go back
Oh,
to.
you cut, wait,
people
you
in
cut out when you
Florida.
said can you say it again, what you said? I kind of go,
Yeah, I'd kind of go back to people in Florida instead of community partners, because that activates government, people, visitors, and all that stuff. And I know it's, we're helping the affiliates, but there's certain areas of the state that don't have affiliates. So we have to, as Keep Florida Beautiful work, even if there's not an affiliate there.
okay, so to his point, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I'll just say from a municipal point of view, as a municipal affiliate, I wouldn't see as a city employee, I wouldn't see people in Florida as, I would just look at people in Florida and think, okay, they're talking about specific individuals, not necessarily organizations, businesses, or even a city, where we as a city use the term community partners on an almost everyday basis, whether we're talking about another city that we're working with on a project, or whether we're talking about a business or our community foundation and things like that. So we actually do use community partners as a catch-all term a lot in our day-to-day. So I think, at least from the city's perspective, if we see community partners, we'll understand that we're encompassed in that.
What about what Steve said about some communities that don't have affiliates? Yeah,
Gabriel, I have a different suggestion. I'm not sure I'm sold on it myself yet, but if you put Florida where community partners is, so Keep Florida Beautiful inspires, educates, and enables Florida to improve and beautify every day.
Well, so can we say Keep Florida Beautiful inspires, educates, enables Florida to improve and beautify our environment?
So Florida can't improve. Florida is not a being. That's the only thing.
What if he said,
Yeah.
you say citizens, visitors, and communities, does communities encompass businesses?
I would, if you're gonna add people like individuals, I would stick with community partners. So community, just to clarify, community partners does not encompass individuals, and it does not include communities where there are not affiliates. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
I think when you say the word community, it's diverse and inclusive of everyone, so even if you're not, I think partner maybe, that word seems more of the business organization, but means everybody, that when you put the two together, I feel like that is.
What about community? Enables communities to improve and beautify Florida every day. Nope, because then we're talking about the same thing. Yeah, you're right. Individuals and community partners, is that what you want?
No, but you are, I don't think it is that. Because our community partners are individuals and groups. It's not individual citizens, right? Yeah, I mean, they're everybody. Community is the summation of the individuals.
But will people on the outside understand that community partners include individuals? Because I think that's.
Did you just say communities? I'm sorry.
Okay, hang on, we
Could
have
you just-
somebody, wait, we have somebody at a distance saying something. Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm getting parts of the conversation. Could you just say, sorry, it's Liz DeWitt too. Inspires, educates, and enables communities and leave out individuals and partners, because if you say communities, that encompasses everybody, right? That encompasses individuals, that encompasses other nonprofits in the area. We use that a lot in our own.
That's what I had said, and I got no's, but now you're getting yeses, so that's great. Yeah, I know.
I don't think that's gonna resonate with the.
All right, so let me just read it, because we have people obviously disagreeing. So let me read it, and then we'll brainstorm a little bit more. Keep Florida beautiful, inspires, educates, and enables communities to improve and beautify Florida every day.
I think it sounds good. It's just, again, from the business side of it, it doesn't encompass the business side.
All right, the other option so far on the table is keep Florida beautiful, inspires, educates, and enables individuals and community partners to improve and beautify Florida every day.
What about,
Okay,
what about, I was trying to think of a partner, like, is the word where, because I agree that just communities isn't really fitting, I don't think, but instead of partner, like community networks.
it's it seems to me that more people understand community partners over networks, and I think if you add individuals, that nobody is stuck, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think we can compromise that.
Has Amy said anything on this?
Amy, what do you think? We're wanting to hear your voice.
I was thinking the same thing about community partners, but I'm also not crazy about the word people.
What do you think about what it says right now?
I'm just not crazy about community partners.
So
I-
how would you feel? What would make you feel a part of this?
Did you hear what she said? She said, as a business, what would make you feel part of this?
As a business, well, when you put it like that, as a business,
Didn't mean to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
But I think businesses, Amy, sorry. Amy,
Okay,
I think
hang on a second.
businesses-
There's a lot of talk in the room, so I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
I was gonna say, but Amy, I think businesses consider themselves part of the community as a whole, right? We don't say, when we say we're working in our communities where we live, work, and play, it's because our employees live in the communities. We're a part of that community. We employ people. So I would think if you use the word community, it would encompass the businesses as well. as
Okay,
part
so
of that.
Erin is saying no. Go ahead, Erin,
I
tell.
was gonna say, I think in general, especially if we're gonna go out and leverage a corporate membership program, the term in the business acumen world is community partner.
Yeah.
Like that will resonate. Community is a little too broad.
I own a business and it's a small business, but I would connect more with community partner. I'd rather be a community partner than considered part of a community.
What have you just said?
Yeah, no, I understand that too. That makes sense.
But if you said businesses, then you'd have to go nonprofit organizations and,
Right.
yeah, civic organizations and,
That's where the partner
Yeah.
comes in, because it encompasses all types.
Right.
Affiliates too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, community partners like encompasses me, a local affiliate.
exactly. All right, so here's what we have so far. Keep Florida Beautiful inspires, educates, and enables individuals and community partners to improve and beautify Florida every day.
I would.
I think we can. Yeah.
Brian? Okay. Amy? Everyone? Everybody in the room here, so far, everybody in the room here so far likes it. I'd like to hear from those of you at a distance. Do you like it? Can you live with it? Or do you have any?
I
other-
like it.
They like it. Okay, good.
Yeah, this is Steve. I'm good.
Steve is good.
Liz, I'm good too.
Liz is good. Everyone's good.
I get stuck on individuals, but like I see the thing.
Would you rather say people?
No, I
No.
think individuals.
No.
So I see why we put it there. So I'm good.
Okay. All right, so we have a mission statement. Yay! Let's move on to the vision statement. Somebody read the current vision statement for Keep Florida Beautiful.
The vision.
Mhm.
Create an environment in which every community is a clean, green, beautiful place to live.
Now, we heard some great vision statements in some of the other examples. Did any resonate with you? I feel like
Vision should be really short, right?
yeah, like I think California had a really good one. Let me go back to California for just a moment. Their vision statement was the most beautiful and cleanest state in the nation.
Oh, yeah.
We are the most.
So something simple like that just encompasses everything. So what do you think? Anyone want to throw something out there? Gears are turning. Think for just a moment. Something pie in the sky.
So,
Resources are no issue.
so my whole thing is I kind of like our vision statement the way it is right now. Do we have a founding reason why it needs to be changed?
The only reason I would think of tweaking it a little is because it's so similar to Keep America Beautiful.
Yeah.
That I think at the state, maybe if we only change like one or two words, but just to make it stand out from Keep America.
Yeah.
It is a great vision though. so-
Yeah. Brian, what was yours?
Or is there-
Be the go-to organization for sustainability and movement.
See, and that's an excellent
And that's-
vision statement.
Yeah, and that's one thing that we've talked about a lot lately is gaining recognition for the network, for, you know, like just what you just said, your vision statement is being that.
I can rent it to you for $1.
That was trademark.
Everybody likes Brian's mission statement. So let's think of something simple. Read the existing one more time, somebody.
Can you put it up?
To create a Florida in which every community is a clean, green, and beautiful environment to live.
Place to live.
Place to live.
It's in the other strategic planning packet. But you know, every 5 years, it is a good idea to refresh things. Because think about what's changed in the last 5 years. Like everything has changed in the last 5 years, right? Even the last 2 years, everything has changed. And so hopefully our priorities have changed, the vision has changed. So I would encourage you to come up with something that really resonates with everyone. Did you have?
I think our priorities are rather change less, I have to say.
Yeah.
Clean, green, beautiful place to live is pretty unchanged. The only thing I guess, so I don't know, I don't feel this urgency. So what do you?
Not only live, but we have.
Work
a
to
big-
play,
well,
visit,
So-
Okay, hang on a second. One person at a time. Let's hear from Brian.
To be the leading resource for community partners and affiliates statewide, or to improve.
To be the leading
Resource
resource.
for affiliates and communities for better Florida.
I don't feel so stuck on the clean, green, beautiful, and I love that, but I think like Keep Florida Beautiful, we have that.
Yeah, what about, to create an educated Florida,
Vision is so.
Vision, high in the sky, high in the sky, like big dream. But I mean, to me, an educated Florida you could be talking about education instead of, litter reduction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, there was more to it. I just
Okay.
stuck after that.
Sustainable, did I hear you say?
Yeah.
Sustainable.
And it has a lot of financial.
So another thing about, an educated Florida that is clean, green, and beautiful.
Florida and educated do not go along together.
It's a vision, not dream big. What was California's again to the most beautiful and clean?
The most beautiful and cleanest state in the nation. Boom.
I think, like.
Better than California.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Have Californians up there and just a little arrow saying did it.
Hey, this is Steve. I had a suggestion. It's a little bit pie in the sky as well, but how about sustainable engagement to keep Florida beautiful?
Sustainable engagement.
Yeah, to keep Florida beautiful. And the reason I say that, if you look at California, there's some really ugly places in California. And that
Yeah, but I mean, this is pie in the sky, right? This is.
Yeah, the pie in the sky is, can you get sustainable engagement? Not, can you get people coming, 10 and 100 years from now to keep it beautiful? So that's a little bit of action to it.
I second his idea. I think it's short, sweet, concise, and to the point.
I think maybe it would be good to like keep America. Sustain the beauty of the Sunshine State.
Do you want to sustain it? Do you want to sustain it or do you want to improve it? There's some pretty filthy places.
Yeah, we want to improve. Sustain, improve, or, well, some, there's.
Vision.
Vision.
Well, you could change it to sustainable engagement to improve Florida's beauty.
Making Florida the most beautiful state in the nation.
Like, the Keep America Beautiful, where they start with envisions of country, so we're at the state level, so. Maybe not envision, like a synonym to that, but like. Keep Florida Beautiful aspires to be. So maybe just the best. Achieve. So wait, what was wrong with this? That's not a vision.
So someone said making Florida the most beautiful state in the nation. You're suggesting. What are you suggesting? I'm sorry.
Me?
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. I just think it's important to include the most beautiful state, or just really.
Okay, so the previous suggestion was making Florida the most beautiful state in the nation.
Yes, so.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. I just wanted to clarify, like, I thought that's what the previous suggestion
So
was.
I feel like we. Like people, Florida is beautiful.
Some of it needs some serious help.
Right. I do agree though, like when you think about out of all the 50 states, like people love coming here. It is, you think of the different, visuals that come to mind. Yeah. It's not. Yeah, I get it. Like.
But we're trying to make it all.
Yeah, because people come and they litter, people come and they trash places, and so.
I think how about achieving a cleaner, greener, and more beautiful Florida.
That's good. I like that. I like that one. That one works too.
Cleaner, greener, and more beautiful Florida.
I like that.
We have a suggestion of achieving a cleaner, greener, and more beautiful Florida. What does everyone think? I think around the table here, from what I can see, we got thumbs up.
Achieving or creating either one. Would be-
Achieving is,
It's
That's
a
a goal.
vision,
We
it's
achieve
a
that
vision.
goal.
We want that.
I can live with it. I can live with that. It's okay.
She gave up on educating them.
Give up on it.
yeah, but you came up with something that's so far. What about the people at a distance? What do you think? Achieving a cleaner, greener, and more beautiful Florida.
Yeah, the only one that bothers me is greener because we have a lot of waterways here that aren't necessarily
Okay.
considered green.
So
So
he
if
says
there's
the
some-
only thing that bothers him is greener because we have a lot of waterways here.
Oh, that's true.
Because
Yeah.
it doesn't speak to all
Yeah,
the
because I
water
can
that's
tell you as
around.
someone who paddles like you do, the hydrilla and
So
the,
maybe just
the litter.
achieving a cleaner and more beautiful Florida.
Take
out greener. Achieving a cleaner and more beautiful Florida.
that's kind of nice. What do you think? Does that help, Steve?
Yeah, that does.
Similar.
That helps.
Okay. All right, I'm hearing it's perfect. I heard it was perfect. The new girl, good job. All right, everybody agree? Tammy, I don't think I heard your voice. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, what do
I
you
like
think?
it. I like it and it's simpler. It's,
Okay, so Tammy likes it too. Everyone around the table, thumbs up? We have any thumbs down? Everyone can live with it?
I don't know if I like the idea that we took that greener.
I don't mind.
You don't mind?
Cause like, my favorite part about our state is all of our water, so. Like, we're saying green, then we're saying blue, we don't say.
Yeah,
That's a whole nother
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, you start throwing blue out there. it's
I
not-
think-
I always assumed that green did not mean the color green.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
thought
green
green
meant
It was
the
for
environmental.
sustainability.
I can see how people could
But,
not see it that way.
But yeah, that's why I said I can live with it. If it is subject to multiple interpretations.
Yeah.
that Don't work, then we should take it out.
Okay, so achieving a cleaner and more beautiful Florida.
And I feel like the.
Thumbs up?
And I feel like the more sustainable part can come in, to kind of be encompassed under the cleaner too. Because if
Yeah.
you have a cleaner Florida, it means that you're being more sustainable in how you put things out there, things like that to maintain everything more clean.
Erin, I didn't see a thumbs up. We're good? Okay. Everyone's good with us?
It's cleaner.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not fully against it. I can live with it. I'm just not like, maybe because I just keep saying it in my head and now that's not.
All right. Is there another word for cleaner?
I think it's the best word. Or like, is it more? It's not more. No, it's not more. It's cleaner. It's cleaner. That's right. Cleaner, yeah. Okay. You're the same.
Could you just, oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Could you say litter free or I'm trying to brainstorm?
Litter free?
I think cleaner, well, I wasn't gonna talk on the word itself.
I think you could also go for some of the other
water,
waterways.
Air, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's good.
All right. So they've come around. So we are achieving a cleaner and more beautiful Florida is the vision. Yay. All right. Let's go ahead and break for lunch. So sound good to everyone? I think this is a good stopping point. We have a mission and a vision. We can come back and work on the other things. And so those of you at a distance, if you will rejoin us at, let's say 1 hour from now, so 10 till 1, that would be great. We might get you out a little early. Is that good with everybody? So we'll see you in 1 hour.
I think.
I will try. No problem.
Yeah.
That was good. You really contributed. Good afternoon. I see those of you who are remote just rejoined. Welcome back. And hopefully you had a good lunch too. We had a nice one here. So we have our mission, we have our vision, and now it's time to think about values. Why don't we, let's see. Let me just quickly and excuse the people at a distance, just excuse what I'm doing right now. I just wanted to reread what we came up with because sometimes that helps you when you get to the values portion. So the mission is keep Florida beautiful, inspires, educates, and enables individuals and community partners to improve and beautify Florida every day. The vision is, hang on.
Keeping a cleaner and more beautiful Florida.
All right, say that again.
Achieving.
Cleaner and more beautiful.
Achieving a cleaner and more beautiful Florida. Excellent. So to that end, next thing is values, and values are beliefs that are shared among the organization's stakeholders, and they drive the culture and priorities and provide a framework where decisions are made. So let's look at the Keep America Beautiful values. Trust and respect, creative drive, positive attitude, collaborative accountability, and courageous authenticity. And if you look in your handout packet on page 4, it actually expands on each of those things too. Now, from my experience, it's not necessary to expand on your values if you have really good values, but I think that you know, they did a good job expanding on it. Now, the Keep Florida Beautiful values are not really a list of values as they currently are. It's kind of a paragraph. In keeping with Keep America Beautiful, Keep Florida Beautiful also leads by example and inspires and educates others to take action. We act with integrity and respect. We improve communities by working together. We bring passion to our purpose. Let's look at a couple of others. Keep Austin Beautiful. They also chose the non-list kind. It's really kind of long. We believe all Austinites have a right to clean, safe, and beautiful green spaces. And I'm not going to read all of them. But from my experience, I really like values that people can recite, that are easy to remember, and that are core values that everyone shares. Some of the strategic planning I've done, people like to come up with an acronym, for example, like CLEAN, and it would be C stands for, and so on. And those are always fun because then it's easier for people to remember. I know Department of Health, it was I CARE was theirs, and it was like integrity and respect, and anyway. So think about that and think about what your shared values are now. And let me stop sharing the screen and let me make sure that I'm actually sharing the document this time to those of you at a distance. I think what happened was the internet. So can you all hear me now? Okay.
Yes.
Good. Good. All right. Let me get this on share screen. And here we are. Can you all see the Word document right now? At a distance? I know you can. Can those of you at a distance see it?
Yes, and can I ask a quick question? I'm on our webs listed somewhere, or
are the values listed on our website somewhere? That is a really good question. That's a really good question. It's in the strategic planning document, but you know, if you really believe in your strategic plan, you should have your mission, your vision, your values, your DEI statement, everything should be somewhere on your website. So I don't think it is either. And so I think that's a great question. And I think if everyone has buy-in to these, that would be an important step in making sure that you share these things, including to the public. So.
We did have our mission and like kind of a more detailed paragraph. Just not the.
The ones, it was a paragraph. Let me go back to it. I'm not going to switch screens because I need to do, then I would need to do it at a distance as well, but let me see. Okay, thank you.
In keeping with Keep America Beautiful, Keep Florida Beautiful also leads by example and inspires and educates others to take action. We act with integrity and respect. We improve communities by working together. We bring passion to our purpose. No, I'm sorry. It was in, I didn't but it was in that the old strategic.
I like the last sentence, we bring passion to our purpose. is a powerful statement, and I think almost every single person around this table said something about passion if they didn't use that word. And I think that is something I would advocate for. Use that statement.
Here's what I would suggest really is,
How would you?
I would suggest brainstorming
Okay.
values. So like passion
Yeah.
would be a value. So I would suggest brainstorming, then picking the ones that mean the most to you. And then kind of figuring it out from there. That's what I would suggest instead of,
Well, while we were sitting, I was thinking, I came up with, passion was my first one.
Oh, good.
Which I've done. Integrity, respect, and inclusive.
mm,
Took those words out of that, as we're saying.
mhm. Those are good. Let's have, here's some more.
Is that a
Can you
value?
pop up?
Oh, I'm so
Marker
sorry. It
values?
went, yeah, it, sorry. Okay, let's see here.
The other thing I heard everybody saying when we were around the table was how, especially the affiliates, mutually support each other. I don't know how you express that exactly, a value statement, what camaraderie, collaboration.
Collaboration.
Is, something that maybe we should throw out there as a possibility.
Can those of you at a distance still see the Word document?
I'm seeing it on the screen.
Yes. Okay, good. No, I had to hop because, anyway, it's a long story, but there's a lot of finagling of the AV going on behind the scenes. So, so we have passion, integrity, respect, inclusive, collaboration. What else? What those of you at a distance, what are some values that come to mind when you think about Keep Florida Beautiful that everyone shares? Accountability. Anyone? The wheels are turning. Uh-oh, she's good when her wheels start turning in that brain of hers. Sure, absolutely. Leadership is positive influence on other people. The value of community.
Responsibility.
Mm.
It's like environmental.
It is. Hang on a
What we
second.
need, and I know we're getting to be where we have too many of them.
No, it's brainstorming and it's,
But my son's school, they have a list of values and it's called their Spark.
Spark.
And it's, each letter has something like, so it's
that's one thing I was suggesting, and I'll tell you.
I was
We're
trying to see if we could fit anything in
Yeah.
sunshine. I did
Yeah.
clean and green, but I haven't filled every letter. Yeah, I was seeing if we
Like
could fit
clean
anything
or-
into sunshine, but it wasn't working out.
Well, like if you did clean, you would have something like collaboration, leadership, environmental stewardship, accountability, and
Something
I
Something like that.
got all the way down, but I couldn't get it in.
All right.
Networking.
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 Networking. Oh.
But that's collaboration too,
Yeah.
so, sorry, don't mean to burst your bubble.
I've been stuck on N as well, though, so.
Well, somebody pull up, use your tools, Google and look for words that, anyone have an N word that would be a good value? Yeah, like use innovation and then use the N in it. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I did want to show you an example. Let's see here. Cancel. Yes.
no, I'm just trying to get service.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, list of values in the meetings, A to Z.
I did want to show you, hang on a second. I wanted to show you a couple of examples of other ones that I've done. Let me do, I got to do a screen share on Zoom now.
Nutrition, mutual, noticeable.
Nah,
Notable,
notable.
noble, non-violent.
That's what I was just thinking, notable.
Okay, hang on. So someone at a distance said something?
I heard notable, that's what I was gonna.
Okay, you like notable too.
suggest.
So I wanted to show you this. This is an example of Gadsden County Board of Commissioners. They wanted Gadsden leads. Okay, and so they had neighborly as their N. Okay, it is a good one. Leadership effective. Okay. So I've done some that are longer like this, and then the short, I personally think the shorter ones are easier to remember. So let me see if I can find and let me see if I can find. What's that?
Nirvana.
Oh, yeah.
What about nature?
Nature?
Oh.
Ooh, they got some likes on that one.
It's something we value.
Nature focus.
Nature focus, something.
Okay, give me just a second here.
Nature focus may be nature. I don't want to.
Okay, I did want to show you one more. This is City of Tallahassee Resource Management, and they came up with respect, which I thought was nice. And so you could come up with something that signifies what you represent. So, right, exactly. Clean would be a good one. But resilience, excellent service, public trust, ethical communication, transparency.
Yeah, I looked at that U and went, oh my God, what are we gonna do with that?
Unique.
Actually, there are some good U's out there.
Unified.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so hang on a second. Let me share the screen again. Unicorn. Let's keep brainstorming. Unified, nature, what else? United.
Now we're talking.
Okay. So now we're thinking of beautiful. Oh, what's a good B word? We don't have a B yet.
We have to start with the beginning.
Beautiful.
Beauty. Beautification. Okay.
I don't know if that's a valid. We value.
Yeah, it could be. You don't have any T's.
Truth, trust. I think we're like repeating values.
Yeah. Well, this is why we brainstorm and then go back and.
Tolerance.
I think inclusiveness is better than tolerance, because I think tolerance was something that people did like 20 years ago, and we're hopefully beyond tolerance now.
Trustworthy.
Yeah, I like
Team focus.
team focus.
Anyone at a distance have some? Or you just like what everyone's coming up with?
No, I just have a comment on using beautiful. If our names keep Florida beautiful and then our
Hang on.
values.
Everyone listen. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if our name is keep Florida beautiful and then our core values are beautiful is the word, we're repeating just one word. That's my only 2 cents.
Yeah, you want to.
So some people are saying that it could be synergetic to have beautiful across the board rather than a problem.
Yeah, from a marketing perspective, you want that synergy that ties everything together. So keep Florida beautiful, beautiful.
Okay,
is the
Tammy said
value.
pride.
And then you have our business is beauty, or that's beautiful.
Beautiful is our business.
Beautiful is our business.
Yeah.
It has that synergy across the board where it's always tying back to that end message.
So people here around the table seem to think that it's okay to have beautiful in more than one place, that it's actually a good thing.
I'm fine with that. I was
Okay.
just stating
No,
my
no, no,
opinion.
it's okay. So Tammy, you said pride, what else? Let me go back and see what we need. We need F word. Well, then we can't use team focus, so that's okay. What else? Fun, friendly. Yeah, there's no wrong answers right now. We just brainstorm, and then typically what happens is someone says a word and everyone's like, yes, that's the word. Fabulous. I was thinking that, but I didn't say it. What are some other F words? Some nice F words. No, not flamboyant. I'm not going to write that one down. I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
Sammy put in the chat, generational.
Generational. Okay.
I like, yeah, that's good.
Family oriented.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to do free.
want
We
money.
lost money. Yeah, we need the money out of there.
Fundamentals.
That's a good one.
Have we covered each letter at least once?
Let's go back to the B. I'll tell you what, if we're going to go with the B's, so far the only B that you have is beautification.
We have beautification.
Balance, beauty, boldness.
Bold. Bold is good. All right. We got some E's. Yeah, and feel free to jump back in if you've got environmental stewardship is the only E so far. Give me some more E's.
Betterment.
Oh, betterment. Ooh, that is a good one. That's a really good one.
I
Okay.
like this list.
Yes, that's a good one.
Like E, wait, are we?
Yeah, we're at E now.
Effectiveness and power.
I like it.
Excellent. Good one.
Enthusiasm.
That's a good one too. Enthusiasm is good.
Eccentric.
I'm not eccentric, really? That's like flamboyant.
I did steward.
Empowered.
Sustainable, trustworthy, effective or excellent, welcoming, accountable, respectful, and neutral.
What's that now?
Oh, I like determined.
Wait, say that again.
I did steward. but
Oh.
I just playing with it. and
Yeah.
Sustainable, trustworthy, effective, excellent, whatever you want to put in there. Welcoming, accountable, respectful, and determined.
Wow, that is pretty good. So, okay, so
I
say,
just throw it out there.
that's a pretty good one. So say it again, please. I'm so sorry. Let me capture everything.
Steward,
Yeah.
which would be sustainable, we value sustainability, sustainable, trustworthy, effective or excellent, excellence, welcoming, accountable, respectful. And determined.
Okay, so the new words on the list were sustainable, welcoming, determined. Do you all prefer steward or beautiful? Beautiful.
I didn't do this better. I was
Okay.
trying to think of other words.
That is a good word, though. I'm not sure that everyone knows what it means,
Yep.
but I like it. It's a great.
In the environmental community and in the religious community, people kind of know.
All right, so for eyes, you have integrity and inclusive so far. Anything else for eyes? Ooh, engage. Hang on a second, wait, hang on to inspiring for a minute. Let me just write engage down here with the E's. Okay, so you said inspiring. You've got some good eyes now. Let's see, is someone typing in the chat box? Oh, everlasting, everlasting and exceptional. Let me put those.
That takes care of the generational issue. I like that one.
That's Tammy, everlasting, exceptional. I don't think we do. Hang on a second. No, we don't. I don't think we have involved. Let me-
Improvement.
Yeah, hang on just a second. I don't see involved. So let me do involved in improvement. Okay. Did someone say insightful?
Immaculate.
Yeah. All right, let's see how our Fs are looking. Focus, fun, friendly. Yeah, we got a lot of Fs. All right, let's see.
Ingenuity.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Tammy put that in the chat as well.
Oh, ingenuity,
Innovative.
innovation. That's always a good one. Oh, partnership. Okay. There's no part. Yep, there's no P, but that's okay.
For Fs.
We have a bunch of Fs right now, I think. Hang on a second. Let me just make sure we have a lot of Fs, I thought. Focus, fun, friendly, family, fabulous, free, fundamental, family oriented.
We have leadership.
Yes.
Learning, I like that.
What about Florida?
Florida. Okay. Yeah. We're brainstorming. There's no wrong answers. Okay. Unwavering.
Unity.
Unity. Unwavering. Unique. United.
Yes, we do.
Understanding. We got a leadership. We got leadership. I don't know. Can anyone top leadership for an L?
We had, and you can put.
Oh, did I pass it?
Down, learning.
Oh, learning. That's right. Let me.
I think I'm trying to think of like, what our values communicate to people that we might be wanting to appeal to join our organization and like being trustworthy.
Yeah.
Being, making a difference,
Mhm.
committed to making impactful.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Trustworthy, impactful,
That's good.
I think that's what helps me kind of focus in on the right words.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like trustworthy. I think that's great. I love impactful.
Okay, so why don't we start with B? We have, and tell me if anything jumps at you. And then keep in mind what she just said about, when you're communicating to people, what really matters. Beautification, balance, beauty, bold, betterment. Did any of those jump at you? And if not, do you have a better B? So betterment or beautification or beauty?
If we're using beautiful here, we shouldn't use beautiful.
Right.
Betterment.
Betterment. All right, so far we have betterment. And listen, guys, if we don't like this, we can come back and tweak it. Okay, let's look at ease. We have a lot of ease to choose from. See which one jumps out at you. Effective. I'm going to change it to effective instead of effectiveness. Effective, excellence, enthusiasm, engaged, empowered, everlasting, and exceptional.
Everlasting.
Does everyone like everlasting? Does everyone like everlasting? Yeah, I like engaged too. Engaging? Yeah, engaging is better. Yeah, engaging is nice. What do you think? Should you rather have engaging or everlasting?
Engaging.
Okay. A.
Accountable?
Mm-hmm. Accountable. Accountable. Accountable, is that good for everybody? And let me make sure we're not missing any. We have a lot, okay. When we get to the U's, we're ready for it. All right, T,
Trustworthy.
trustworthy.
Kind of, I don't know if that's the same as accountable.
It's a slightly different.
Yeah,
Does it, oh, okay. I said when we get to the U's and then I forgot about the U's. Yeah, so, all right, we'll go back to the T in a moment. Unity, unwavering, unique, unselfish, united, understanding, and unrelenting.
I think uniting.
Uniting? Uniting?
Yes.
When you're filling out, your names, everything, you write the beautiful. Does anyone else do the
Okay, so does everyone like uniting? All right, now let's go to the T's. We have trustworthy. What were the others? Teamwork. Team focused. Does everyone like trustworthy? Okay, let's see, where are we? There we are. Let me go to your eyes and you tell me which one jumps out at you. Integrity, inclusive, inspiring, involved, improvement, insightful, immaculate, ingenuity, innovation, and impactful. Okay. Impactful. Impactful to me is more substantive than inspiring. You can inspire someone and they may not do anything with it. Impactful generally means that they're gonna do something. You're impacting them.
A tangible difference.
So do you prefer? Okay, impact. Does everyone agree with impactful? All right, let's look at the F.
Making a difference.
Yeah, it is making, that's a good, I think that's a really good one. F, we have focused, fun, friendly, family, fabulous, family oriented, free, fundamental, in Florida. Yeah, so focused, fun, friendly, family, fabulous, family oriented, free, fundamental, in Florida is what we have. But of course, if there's other F words we haven't come up with, that's okay too, because I don't see anyone jumping at any of those words yet. What'd you say? Yes, we're going back to the list. If anyone at a distance has some.
Fair, factual, faithful, fame,
I like
family.
faithful because it's.
But that-
communication, but it's
That might be
probably too much of a-
misperceived as,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's the concept.
What were some- yeah.
I'm not a flamboyant, so.
Fantastic, fascinated, faultless, favorable, festive, fun, firm, flamboyant, flattering, fluent, flawless, focused.
Focused is up there. Do you guys like so far? Focused is the only one I think that's jumped at anyone, but keep going, keep going. That's a,
Forgiving, fortunate, forward, free, freedom, frugal, fundamental, and now we're
focused or fundamental or focused? Everyone like focused? All right, and again, we can go back and tweak these. We need another U. We have a bunch of U's to choose from. Let me go through some of them. Unity, we already have uniting. So unwavering, unique, understanding, unrelenting, unselfish, and we're open to other U's too. So if you have other U's, they're going to their lists.
Unstoppable.
I've got unrelenting, unbeatable, unbelievable, understood.
Unwavering.
Unwavering was up there, yeah. Wait, what was the last one you said, Brian?
Unrelenting, unbeatable, unbelievable, understood, understanding, unfazed, uniqueness, unselfish, united, uplifting, and unwavering.
I think uplifting. I like uplifting. Because it does.
That's positive.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's one that impacts, we uplift our community.
Yeah.
That's like, I guess I can see that.
Okay, uplifting. All right. L, we have, the list so far is leadership and learning. Leadership. So here's what we have so far, and I'd love to hear from everybody, including those of you at a distance. Beautiful stands for betterment, engaging, accountable, uniting, trustworthy, impactful, focused, uplifting, and leadership. Anything you don't like in that list? David, is that your brain working over there, or?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I thought so. Oh, I love it when people are like doodling and, you know, they're like thinking, so yeah. So everyone just kind of chew on this a minute and see if there's any words that you'd rather have something else, or maybe another word came to your mind, or.
So I want to hear your guys' thoughts, because I like the words we have.
And just try to speak up, because now we have the competing.
I like the words we have up there for now, but specifically for the E, just because a lot of the other things tie in one way or another back to engaging the community in one way or the other. So I kind of like the everlasting that we had talked about earlier for the E, just because it brings that generational idea that we mentioned earlier about. But I wanted to get your thoughts.
I think of the song Everlasting Love.
I like the synergy of using beautiful, but I think, I know we're just not coming up with this, but if you ask me tomorrow, I'm gonna have to sit there for a second and think of each letter.
Oh, sure.
Like, it is just a little long, but I like that it's beautiful because that's our word, you know? So like, you remember that, it's just, I don't know if they all really stick and come to you and someone, you know, think of your values. What about, I feel like the acronym is beautiful long. Yeah.
Well, Gadsden Leads is a lot longer, and, you know, I think
That is very long.
that's the longest one I've ever done. I think that it's okay if you believe that these are your shared values. Like if you're just making up words because you need an I, you know, then it's not your shared values. Do you all share each of these values? Is there anything that does not describe your values that's listed here?
The only thing I would say, I feel like it's important, maybe we don't need to capture it. We do have this concept of education. Right? And that's a big part of what all the work that we do. I don't know if we fully captured that. That's okay. Maybe we have.
So instead of the education, would be under the engaging.
Instead of engaging, or would engaging include education?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think education is clearer. You could be engaged in anything if we're really about learning and having people learn. You know, we are a learning organization, certainly something we do.
Because engaging could also mean engaging community partners and, you know, engaging volunteers, and it could also mean education. So I think it's more encompassing if that's what you're looking for.
The only one that I'm really not excited about is focus.
I agree.
Okay.
I completely agree. But I couldn't think of a better one.
Right.
All right, so let's brainstorm, get your list back out, maybe find a new list. Everyone just kind of think about F words that are,
I got
Yeah.
one every time you say that.
you keep going back to flamboyant.
I know, it's
Fun.
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 Fun?
Everything we do is fun.
Is fun better than focus?
Being part of the organization is fun.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It should be fun, but
We make a difference. We are committed, passionate.
I sort of like forward because we're like aiming for a better tomorrow, you know, I feel like.
What about future?
But.
Future focused?
Yeah, that's
Just-
what I was thinking about.
But that's kinda long.
We're educating for,
Mhm.
you know,
But is that a value future? Is not?
yeah.
No, future focused would be a value.
So is that-
I'd like to know what David's thinking.
I like sentences, and I feel like we're spending a lot of time trying to come up with words to create an acronym that, to me, contains a bunch of words, but doesn't really piece it all together and doesn't really, it's not a statement of value. It's just a bunch of words strung together to come up with an acronym.
Well, if we add sentences.
Are we gonna add them?
Yeah, so typically what happens is, I actually really prefer having a value and then having a sentence that just like
Okay.
Keep America Beautiful did.
Okay.
I think, yes, Keep America Beautiful did it. Several other organizations did it. It's a word and then a sentence. So, so that's what, Keep America Beautiful did it. I know I put some other examples up there of places that did it.
Flexibility or flexible.
Oh, flexible?
No.
No, you like fun better? You don't like fun. Focus still?
No.
But is that a value?
Facilitative.
Facilitative?
I think that all of these words are things that we value, and I feel like we're just making more words. Do we want to try filling out clean? What about that's more impactful?
We could certainly do that. So there is a suggestion instead of impactful. Oh, impact. I see. Impact. Would you rather use clean or impact? I think someone did have a P. Oh, all right. All right, let's try impact. So we have, what's your I? Inclusive?
Or if anyone likes other ones.
What's an M? Oh, I can go, let me go through the other I's. Hang on a second. Let me find the I's again. We have integrity. Listen for just a moment. Integrity, inclusive, inspiring, involved, improvement, insightful, immaculate, ingenuity, innovation, and impactful. It's impact.
I like.
You like what?
Integrity.
Integrity is good. Integrity is a good value. Okay. All right. So far we have integrity. Let's come up with some M words.
Meaningful motivation. Do we have, what else?
I don't think we have any M's, do we? Let me just check. Hang on.
Modern.
We don't have any M's.
Motivating.
Motivating. Go ahead and give me some more. Let's brainstorm. What were the others? Motivating, what else?
Memorable, motivated, meaningful, masterful, merciful, meditation, modesty, malleable, mastery, mindful, merry, motivating.
Mindful.
Meaningful, I like meaningful.
Meaningful is much better.
Having purpose, great value, or something.
So you like meaningful more than motivating?
I do, because
Okay.
it's engaging.
All right. And then I think someone did have a P earlier. What, passion? Okay.
Accountable.
Accountability. Yeah.
Community or collaboration.
Collaboration. Trustworthy. Ah, now it's shorter too. Let's hang on a second. Let's take a look.
I like this better than the other ones.
All right, so we have impact, integrity, meaningful, passion, accountability, collaboration, and trustworthy. Are these your shared values? Does everyone agree with these values? Is anything missing?
Are passion and meaningful.
Meaningful?
It's not, right? Like, I guess I was thinking like, it's all meaningful to us because we're passionate about it.
Yeah. I hear you. I think meaningful could have a better word there for a value.
Mission, motivate, is mission a value?
We do like to motivate. Motivating. So I completely agree with integrity.
Is accountability integrity?
Accountability is being responsible for
Right.
yourself. Integrity is telling the truth.
Mhm.
Doing the right thing, doing the right thing, which is maybe the same thing as trust.
I was gonna say, that makes me think of.
Okay, let's look at
Teamwork, which is the same thing as.
it's collaboration. You don't want to repeat that. Now, other C's were community, and then other A's. We don't have other A's. We have accountability.
What was the one that, wait, you said we have other A's?
Accessible.
Authentic?
Authentic?
Accessible, I like accessible. I think I like
Yeah.
accessible. It's a good mix of values. Like we want to engage
Individuals and community
everyone,
partners.
all the
We're
requirements.
accessible to
We want
all.
to really.
Now, with these shorter words, are we, and I'm sure you're going to write sentences that will, expand on these, but have you captured everything else that was in the previous one? Betterment, engaging, accountable, uniting, trustworthy, impactful, facilitative, uplifting leadership. You think so? All right, so we have integrity, motivating, passionate, accessible, collaboration, and trustworthy.
Are we able to put the impact and vehicle next week for? Yeah, I was just wondering.
Sure. Give me just a minute. Hang on, here's what I'm going to do.
I need it. Oh, I was trying to tell them clean, collaborative leadership, engagement, accountable, and
Okay, what were you looking for?
I was looking for an N-word.
For an N-word? For which
I
one?
was making a whole new word.
Oh, for what clean, huh?
Clean.
Okay, we can do that. This is important, so we can do clean too. Why don't we do clean as well? And then see what you like best.
So trustworthy, always talk about.
Hang on just a second. Okay, we have beautiful right now. We have an impact, and let's look at clean.
I just couldn't, I ran out of.
So collaboration was important to you before.
Collaborative leadership, engaging, or you got lots of other good words, effective, excellent, education, accountable.
Did we not have an N before? Neighborly,
Yes.
nature,
Nature, we value nature.
but well, collaborative kind of encompasses that. Go back to your list,
Noticeable,
huh? Noticeable, yeah,
neutral,
neat,
notable, noble,
noble.
non-resistant, non-violent,
I hope so.
nice,
Nice,
nurturing.
nurturing. Anything jump at you? No?
I think impact of what we have up there is, kind of, we're making a difference.
Impact is yeah, it's a good word.
We're making an impact. Is, or we said trustworthy and accountable were the same, is that right? Accessible, right? This. No.
Hmm.
I don't know why we changed it. to accessible.
Why is it changed to accessible? Because you have accountable.
I feel like integrity, accountability, and trustworthy are all sort of similar.
Why don't we look up some definitions and confirm? Integrity first. Why don't you look up integrity? You look up accountability. And somebody else look up trustworthy.
Accountability, the fact or condition of being accountable, responsibility.
Okay. What about integrity? Well, that was integrity?
That was accountability.
Okay. Integrity?
It's not on here.
The meaning of integrity.
Yeah, the definition.
Yeah, if I get off this list, I'll probably not go back.
The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles.
Okay. And trustworthy? Because Savannah has the best internet
I
connection.
don't know why it's going.
Yeah. You're sitting in the right place.
Maybe that's it.
Able to be relied on, honest or truthful.
I have been inclined to believe confidence, readily, that full trust.
So if out of the similar words that come up after the definition of trustworthy, full of integrity.
So you need a
like
different,
Integrity, I like the word integrity over trustworthy.
okay, so do we want to put accountability back in here and change trustworthy? Is that what I hear?
I think, because I like accountability.
Yeah.
because We want people to be accountable for their actions.
Yeah.
And their impacting.
I agree. So we need a better T word, right?
Well, we have collaboration.
Oh, right.
Let me go back and see if you have any more T's and nope.
Thriving, triumph, talent, teacher, transformation, terrific, trustworthy, true.
Transformational. Did someone say transformational?
I think the word should be transformational. Right. Yeah, rather than transformation.
That's what I have, transformational.
I mean, transformational, you know, in terms of people's.
That's a very, very powerful word. That's a really powerful word.
I feel like it fits because we're transforming the thought process.
Yeah.
And we're transforming our communities to cleaner.
Yeah, that's a good one. I really like it.
One would hope that the process of being part of this organization is in and of itself transformational.
Yeah.
Get involved,
Yeah,
maybe, yeah.
I think it is. I mean,
Multidimensional.
I think you're right.
And we also have transcendence, which is exceeding or surpassing usually.
There's a little bit of a religious dimension to me that I think in this setting might not be.
Yeah.
Most, although I love the word.
Yeah, I like the definition of it.
Yeah.
So we have integrity, motivating, passionate, accountability, collaboration, and transformational.
I think all those words make an impact, which is
Yeah.
what we're going for.
Yeah. Should we use accountable instead of accountability?
I think accountable.
Yeah, because when I read it out loud, I was like, something is not right with us.
And I think.
And then collaborative. Yeah, that's better.
We have integrity, we are motivating, we are passionate, we are accountable, we are collaborative, and we are.
That's beautiful.
transformational.
I didn't even mean to say that, but no, that's really beautiful. I like it. What do you, at a distance, what does everyone think?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. All right, let's get some readings in the room. Thumbs up if you like it. You can live with it. Any thumbs down? All right, what about at a distance? Love to hear from you.
Love it.
Love it. Yay. What else? Anyone else?
In the chat, Tammy said I like it, but I think, I don't know when, I think that might have been earlier on.
Yeah, that was earlier. Tammy, do you still like it since it changed completely since you typed you like it? Do you still like it? Oh, she's out. She's out again. Okay. She's out again. Never mind. I think she's probably going to still like it.
Yeah, I would think so.
I think this is excellent. And so here's what I would suggest. We lost our leader. No, it's okay. Would you like to now make statements about each of these things? Or would you like to move on and come back to the statements?
I would like to move on.
Okay. You're kind of over values right now? Okay.
I no longer value. The only reason why is I think if somebody came to us, I've never had anybody ever ask me what are your values in the organization. So.
Wow.
It's, so that, I think that's my problem, but that's me, So.
Yeah, I think it's more about what are you about, what are you gonna do?
I think it's okay if we don't have like a paragraph for each one, because the word
Yeah.
If you know that meaning, then it speaks for itself.
Yeah, I think it speaks
Okay.
for itself.
All right, then we will move on. So we have mission, we have vision, we have values. Yay, give yourselves a round of applause. All right. This is big, this is good. Let me go back to Zoom and make sure that I can share this screen with them. Those of you at a distance, can you see what's on the screen right now that says DEI statement?
Yes.
Perfect. So since really the beginning of last year, most organizations, when they're doing strategic planning now, are doing diversity, equity, and inclusion statements. And they help demonstrate an organization's commitment to building an inclusive workplace, welcoming to all people regardless of any perceived or actual differences. If you turn to page 5 of your handout packet, I want you to note that if you didn't know already, Keep America Beautiful has done a really, wait, it's not, I don't see it. There is 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Mine goes from 4 to 6. There it is. Okay. Mine was just stapled wrong.
I don't, I like this. There's no reason why we can't.
But I do want to share some other things with you before you just accept Keep America Beautiful's. I wanted to show you that other places have done different things with their DEI statements, but it is really nice. Matter of fact, can somebody with a loud voice read it? Thank you.
Beautiful is more than just clean and green. Beautiful is justice. Beautiful is equity. Beautiful is diversity. Beautiful is community. At Keep America Beautiful, we stand in solidarity with those peacefully demanding what is beautiful. As the largest community improvement organization in the United States, with affiliate organizations in hundreds of diverse neighborhoods across the country, Keep America Beautiful confirms our belief a beautiful America is not only clean and green, but also an environment where empathy and justice guide us all. We believe a beautiful America is made up of proud communities and unique, interconnected people, and that diversity, inclusion, compassion, caring, equity, and justice are tenets of a better society for everyone. These are challenging times in our nation's history. We need courage and hope, along with concerted and peaceful action. There are many things we do every day to beautify our America, and the one beautiful thing we must do once and for all is end discrimination in all its forms.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
I think we need to stay away from this.
Stay away from it completely.
If you feel the need to make a statement like this, then why do you feel like you make that?
So let me be the devil's advocate a little bit. I think that they went really far with their definition. I think that most DEI statements that I've had organizations do are not this political. It gets into politics. Okay. Do I agree with it? It doesn't matter. Do I think it's great? I think it's great, but I do think that it might off-put some people who don't align with the politics of what they're saying, because they are sharing politics.
Can I share something? Okay, about 3 or 4 years ago, we started to try to do a branding. And this is a complete fact that after Dorian went through the shore of the Bahamas and Puerto Rico, a lot of people had to come over here. The cultural differences were very visual on the beaches. So we started working on bilingual communication on our branding and our message. We got destroyed for being, because that we're making a point to educate people in a different language. But on both sides, people are like, if we can't read it, we don't want to see it. And then on the other side, why are you singling them out because they're Spanish and you think that all the trash is coming from them? I think this opens the door. We, and my affiliate, we stay completely neutral. We don't make statements like this anywhere whatsoever. And we learned our lesson. And I agree with you 100%. This one does go a lot more political, and which we all try to stay away from in front of people. But it's If you feel the need to make a statement to say, hey, oh, by the way, everyone's welcome, then what are you not doing right to make everyone feel welcome? So in my personal opinion, I think we should say it.
What I would suggest is let's take a quick look at a couple of others that, here's one that the city of Tallahassee's developed. This is a unit within the city that developed it. And it's kind of more general and not political. We demonstrate a welcoming, accessible, and equitable environment where every person is valued and diversity is embraced. Boom. So just a little simpler, not, let's see if Gadsden has one.
I mean, if you look at their mission, like it's more simplistic. Diversity and inclusion being recognizing and appreciating the uniqueness of everyone, treating individuals with equity and integrity. That's something like that.
And Brian, I get where you're coming from. So, but you're thinking about- but what.
I've just been sitting there
What we have found for fundraising, so I'm on the Florida Sports Hall of Fame Board of Directors, and I have the new committee of nominations, diversion, and inclusion. So I had to come up with a statement, and I wish I could get my internet up here. We had to come up with it because we had major corporations to say, before we give something to you, what are your statements? And what is your diversity on your board, things of that nature. So I'm trying to improve all of that. But I know what you're saying as far as if you get out there too much, you don't want to do that. But something like what they have, just to make that statement that we are inclusive.
Yeah.
We are inclusive.
One sentence statement.
One sentence statement.
Not just pieces.
Yeah, with the
I agree.
city, I thought it was reasonable. I agree with you. This is.
This is
a little over the top.
It is a little over the, and then not only that, they get into a mission, goal, and vision that are specific to diversity, equity, and inclusion. So they really are promoting it at the top, which to me means you should at least have a statement, but I would keep it, personally, I would keep it more simple, neutral, more just, something that kind of sums up the fact that you welcome everybody, like a person with a disability who wants to be a volunteer, or, yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, I was gonna say, what you might want to do is type up the city's statement, because it's short and sweet, and we can all see it, and
Okay.
think about it. Again, to me, it sounded fine at first blush, and I can see the need for it. I also note that there are no people of color in the room. and,
Yes.
So it sounds a little hollow at this point.
Well,
but-
and
but it's
again, this
still-
is hopefully something that drives the organization to
addition.
have more diversity, right? But I agree with you. I did want to share before I jump off this. So Keep Georgia Beautiful, kind of expanded on Keep America Beautiful, and so if you all would like to read that, or if someone wouldn't mind reading it out loud, that would be great.
At the Keep Georgia Beautiful Foundation, we believe everyone should have access to a clean, green, and beautiful environment, regardless of race, color, ethnicity, gender, identity, and expression, sexual orientation, mental or physical ability, age, socioeconomic status, or religion, or lack thereof. We recognize that environmental injustice, particularly as it relates to pollution and the distribution of green spaces, disproportionately affects low-income neighborhoods and communities of color, and we want to do our part to change that. We welcome new ideas and different points of view and seek to represent the diversity of our state as we pursue our mission.
Yeah, it is a long one. So, and it is really long, but I think the point, I just wanted to share this with you to show that they got some of the, the politics out while recognizing that there are disparities.
Yeah.
Some of it.
Environmental justice deal is
Yeah, I know, I agree. I agree.
Georgia.
No, I 100% agree. Okay, so let me,
Could we do something along, I'm just reflecting back to our values discussion and say we value and strive to be inclusive of all and achieving our mission, or something like that, where it's almost done as a value statement.
yeah, so let me just copy a couple of these. I think I've got another one I can share too.
It's easier to understand. I mean, I'm all about environmental justice. I think it's
Well, I don't
really important, but
I don't think you need to say that though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm a bleeding heart liberal and I agree with everything on this page.
Nah.
But having said it, I don't want to stick it in people's faces.
Yeah, I don't think you want to off-put people.
I want to
Especially
say,
if
I
it's in
have
front of
my
us.
eyes opened a little bit because I hired someone, and she was talking to us and she's, volunteering comes from a place of privilege.
Mm,
There you go.
mhm.
Sure.
Yeah,
Wow,
Yeah.
you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're poor, you know what, you can't afford to volunteer, it's absolutely.
Yeah.
privilege.
Well,
Well, it
really
really,
a job that affords.
yeah, it really
That
kind
was-
of brought me back on my heels a little bit, because, and I don't know what to do with that, but I just throw it out there on the table and think about it.
I wanted to share another one with you. This is Big Bend AHEC. And sorry, hang on a second. Let me stop sharing. Let's see here. I am jumping around like crazy here, and every time I need to reset things. So screen mirroring. Okay. All right, let me make sure that the people at a distance can see this. Give me just a moment here.
It's about positioning myself to be partners to.
Let's see, on the City desktop. All right, can everyone at a distance see what's on the screen right now? Let me be more specific. Does it say values on the upper left side?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So this was one that I helped Big Bend AHEC do, and it's their DEI statement is Big Bend AHEC celebrates diversity, embraces the unique perspectives of all community members as we endeavor to improve health in the Big Bend. So yeah, so I'm thinking something more simple and basic like that. I think this is a lot. So what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to put both of the ones that I just shared with you here, and then see what you think, if you can come up with something simple. So I've got, we demonstrate a welcoming, accessible, and equitable environment where every person is valued and diversity is embraced, and celebrates diversity, embraces the unique perspectives of all community members as we endeavor to improve health in the Big Bend.
So the person was from Tallahassee or not?
Yeah. It was resource management, City of Tallahassee, resource management. So what's a statement that you think, and I do like the beginning of, the kind of the beginning of this, beautiful is more than just clean and green, but then I think it, how can you say that everybody is welcome?
If you went on that Georgia statement,
Mhm.
if you went from the first sentence, cut out all the stuff in the middle and then to the last sentence.
Oh, the Georgia one?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so we believe everyone should have access to a clean, green, and beautiful environment.
Boom.
Okay, you got that?
Yeah, okay, hang
And
on,
then okay.
hang on, let me copy that and then,
Okay.
okay, and then we're gonna jump back here
All right,
and then,
Now go in the first paragraph, the
Mhm.
last sentence.
okay. We welcome new ideas.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah, that's plain vanilla, but it conveys. the
Yeah.
message.
okay, let me, hang on a second.
Which is an FYI, probably got enough service in here for what we, for the Florida Sports Hall of Fame.
Oh, good.
Affirm our commitment to diversity and inclusion and considers them essential elements of a vibrant community and integral to our mission. I'd love to have stopped it right there,
Mm-hmm.
but we have one more sentence.
Oh,
We are determined to foster an environment of inclusion, diversity, openness, and respect for the many differences that will enrich the Florida Sports Hall of Fame community, including race, ethnicity, I always get that wrong, religion, gender, age, social economic status, national origin, language.
Wow.
orientation.
So I think you don't need to put all of that. Let's just, no, I mean, it's nice, but I think I'm very involved in DEI, by the way, just so you know. I have a certificate from USF and I'm on several national DEI committees, including for SGMP, Society of Government Meeting Professionals. And we've helped define these terms, but I think that keeping it simple and short and sweet and not getting too much into the weeds is important.
So what do you think of condensing that into one sentence.
Yes,
what do you
I
think, what do you think of, we believe everyone from all walks of life should have access to a clean and beautiful environment?
I think everyone, yeah.
Everyone in all walks of life.
No, I'm saying, because if you put all walks of life, you don't need to have the second sentence.
We welcome new ideas and different points of view and seek to represent the diversity of our state as we pursue them.
Yeah, I was trying to see how. we
I
can condense
actually
it.
like this. a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the second sentence is, the first sentence is basically consistent with our vision and our goals, mission statement. The second sentence is basically saying, hey, we got a big tent, we're bringing everybody in.
And that's how we're gonna work
Yeah.
together.
Can we say it, can we say it more succinctly?
We have a big tent.
We just say we.
I mean,
Welcome all and seek to represent the diversity of our state as we pursue our mission.
okay, say that again.
Just say all, we welcome all.
And seek,
To represent
Okay.
the diversity of our state as we pursue our mission, maybe.
There you go.
Does that work?
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't have to identify the 27.
No, we don't have to-
you definitely don't, because there'll be 28 or 29 tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
wanna- I just want to let you know, Amy had to step away. The chat isn't someone adding to this right now.
Oh, okay, thank you. I appreciate you. Otherwise, I would have said, oh, wait, there's something in the chat box. Thank you. So let's read it. We believe everyone should have access to a clean, green, and beautiful environment. We welcome all and seek to represent the diversity of our state as we pursue our mission.
Yeah.
It's not political.
That doesn't make it any trouble.
That won't get you in any trouble.
Because that's what we need. And it's like, if you feel like you need to say it, then you feel like you need to say it. Our actions show that we get it. We have a transvestite, or, yeah, transvestite on staff. We.
Transgender.
Transgender.
Mhm.
We don't even just call it her. That's to the point where we are. It's, you know, we.
It's
work in
they.
low-income communities, We work with.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I think it's just
That's why I still struggle.
the
Yeah, me too.
status of the nation and
and that's
well,
all.
that not everyone is that way. And
It might be important for our corporate membership program.
I think so too.
If they want something, but I would not put this on the front page of the website. I would not make this a thing that's very visible to anyone. Now, if the older person needs to see, okay, yeah, here's your statement.
I think it's more and more common.
It is more and more common. I think 90+% of organizations are now making some kind of statement. It doesn't need to be political at all. It's just the fact that, hey, we welcome everybody, you know? Because there have been communities that have felt marginalized and excluded. And so I think that especially when you're looking for corporate partnerships, it's important to show that you have this belief that everybody is welcome, whether they're a volunteer or they're a corporate partner, regardless of any differences. And I always say perceived or actual, because sometimes people perceive differences and they're really not. So, yeah, and to your statement, when you talk about pronouns, just think next week I'm teaching for the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, and I'm teaching about gender neutral pronouns. Now you do not want to be in my shoes, okay? That is fun, because then we start using pronouns like they instead of he or she. And so.
And you get some feedback.
Oh, I know I will. I know. So, but it has to be taught. Times are changing, you know, whether you understand it or not.
Some discussion to have, because I think the affiliates need to have it.
Yeah. I think this is great, and it's not political. It's just saying everybody's welcome.
I'm not so much worried about the political as I am from, and I'm just about it, the racist side of it. And do not take this as my personal beliefs at all. 'Cause I absolutely not 100%. But there are so many people boycotting sports that they have followed for their entire lives because their non-players put Black Lives Matter on the back of their home. There are people boycotting so much stuff because they're feeling the need to have a say. Like, I didn't turn on this game to watch this. And there's that attitude very heavy in our world right now. I hate to say it, but if we do, it's there. And to put something like this out there, it's like, well, why do you feel the need to say it?
Because
Yeah, and Keep America Beautiful has said it in a much more
I mean, they would
profound
really-
way. And you are part of Keep America Beautiful. And so I think,
So let me come to that point. When the 9 years I've been here, I've not once ever had anyone ask me that, because they see it.
No, but this is new, like this is
It
the
is.
last year, like new.
it is.
Or more prominent.
So
Yeah.
it kind of goes back to the sports teams putting the BLM on the helmets.
Well,
It's-
I think I understand what you're saying, believe me, you know, I work for an organization that has, you know, the traditional stakeholders are owners and fisher, and they are definitely the kind of people that push back. A lot of them are. But, you know, I don't think you have to wave it in people's face, you know, but I think it's important to have. So that we can put it in, our corporate membership.
Yeah, I just, from experience, know how my demographic in my area.
Yeah.
And if I start putting something like that out there, I'm gonna get destroyed. They're gonna start dragging us through the mud on every level, because they fought us on having bilingual communication on the. And I mean, we got drugged through the mud, we had to pull everything, lost thousands of investments in advertising. It was a lesson learned that we just, our actions will speak for us. And that's how we go. And so-
And I mean, that's in another difference is that we are state, we're representing the whole state. You know your community better and your audience.
Right.
Yeah, so you don't have to.
You don't have to share it on your stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't feel like that's.
Right.
Shot
And
in
again,
the
this
toes
is
on
not,
you.
me. Do
Yeah,
not
I
take this as
understand.
being out. But I would not be surprised if it does get some blowback or something.
I will be surprised too. I don't think that this is a very nice, not political, general kind of like, hey, everyone's welcome here.
I guess from my perspective, I think it's essential if you're going after people like Coke or Pepsi or Waste Management, if you're trying to get contributions from them, you've got to have
Yeah.
something like that in there.
Well, they actually are asking for it a lot more now. I can tell you that, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the flip side of it is, yeah, I fully appreciate that there are plenty of people that are gonna push back on it. But these days, and I hate to say it, things have gotten so polarized, so tribal, you can't say anything. Like somebody.
Yeah.
And if you don't say
And I get
anything,
it,
they take it as you saying something.
Exactly. That's very true.
Probably put it in better words. You can't say anything without pissing off the other guy.
But what Savanna just said, Brian, what Savanna just said is very true, though. Say that again.
But saying nothing is now taken as saying something.
Yes,
So I think I would rather say this and be very open and neutral about it.
very neutral.
Not to get in the weeds, not to get political.
Yeah,
No affiliate has to copy this and push on their stuff. But for us, for the purpose of building our membership program and just for our statewide approach, I think this is important.
yes. Okay, so we now have mission, vision, values, and DEI statement. I think we should take a quick break. It is 14:06 right now. Let's come back at 14:20, 20 after the hour, 20 after the hour. So I missed recording what we came up with, but it's all in writing as well. So apologies for that. But let's look next at programs and services. Did you want to have a list of programs and services? Or are you happy with what you have now? I'll show you some examples of other entities that have it. Keep Palm Beach County has cleanups, volunteer support to schools, special programs, information clearinghouse, and community outreach, for example.
So it's a little bit different, like for us, of course, because we're supporting the programs and we do, like, we have some statewide campaigns and things, but we don't have, we're not the boots on the ground.
Perfect. So we'll skip that part. Right?
Well, like we have our statewide calendar, we share, and we'll, when we go again to update these focus areas, we will plug in that information, and resources and things like that.
Okay, let's move on to goals then. Goals are specific accomplishments that must be achieved in order to get to a larger overall result preferred from the system, such as the mission of the organization. I really like smarter goals. So if you go to the last page of your handout packet, the last page, page 6, you'll see some examples of smarter goals. And before we get started on goal setting for Keep Florida Beautiful, I'd love for everyone to write a personal smarter goal. Just take 5 minutes and write a personal smarter goal for yourself. And you'll just take a look at the handout and you can see a lot of people have SMART goals, but I like SMARTer because it includes extending and rewarding. So specific, you want to talk about who's involved, what exactly do you want to accomplish, why. The why is always important. So the example I put was to work toward my fitness goals, I'll walk a minimum of 3 times a week for a total of at least 12 miles. For measurable, 5 categories: quantity, quality, time, cost, satisfaction. The example I gave was will increase volunteer participation by 25%. Acceptable, if you really want to commit to a goal, then it needs to be something that is something that you will commit to, so acceptable to you. So example, I'll read the existing strategic plan to prepare for the meeting. Realistic, it should be challenging, but it's achievable within your current resources and constraints. So an example is will improve engagement for all board members. Time bound is deadline oriented, results achieved within a specific period of time. The example I gave is we'll write the grant by close of business October 20th, 2021. Extending, it should stretch your capabilities. You know, you're looking at Keep Florida Beautiful, starting to do some more, you know, outside funding and that kind of thing. That's really stretching. So for a personal one, I put to conquer my fear of public speaking, I'll join Toastmasters. For rewarding, it should feel really satisfying to complete the goal. So by the end of the day, we'll have agreement on a new mission, vision, values, DEI statement, strategic priorities, and goals. Okay, so just take 5 minutes to write your own personal smarter goal, and it could be related to your business or your personal life. Spend 5 minutes doing that.
But does it have to have,
Smarter,
I mean, all of them?
yes.
So I have to have, so it's not one goal that I have.
It's one goal that's very specific. So for example, a lot of people tell me that their goal is that they want to lose weight. That's a very common goal, the personal goal that people have. But in actuality, your goal is not losing weight, it's being healthier. How are you going to achieve that? And then you get specific, you know, like I said, walking 3 days a week for a total of, you're going to reduce your calorie intake by whatever, you're going to cut out sugar, soft drinks. You're going to, you know, you're going to be really specific and you're going to put deadlines on it. So for example, by maybe by October 30th, you'll be ready to do your first 5K as part of this goal to be healthier. Your overall goal could be to be debt free. How are you going to get there? And what are your steps? How are you going to get smarter?
She might not.
That's right.
She probably won't.
Yours.
Yeah, some people say actionable and some say acceptable, so.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no real tea drinkers in here, I can see. They brought these huge things of tea. Oh, you are?
She's gonna be carrying one of those jugs down the stairs.
Been stopping 6 times on my way home.
All set, Erin? Great.
Sure, what my goal is, it's kind of
What's your goal?
open a hot dog cart by the end of the year.
Why? What's your why?
My wife, I want to use it as a teaching tool for my son, be able to start making his own
Hmm.
money, teach him how to count money back.
There's your rewarding. There it is.
No, I'm not realistic.
Oh, realistic, that are. Is it realistic? Is it something that?
Yeah, we've been working on it.
Yeah. You're good then.
He's been coming up with different recipes for different types of lemonades.
Oh, nice.
It's not nice when you got taste.
That's
All lemons, no water.
funny.
After that first sip.
Who is ready to share their smarter goal? Go ahead, Brian.
So specific, like I said, I've been wanting to do a hot dog cart with my kid for probably getting it all ready and looks like it's about to happen. For the measurables, quality, quantity, time, everything. Use it as a teaching tool for my kid if he starts learning how to save money and be smart about it and invest into it and grow it, because eventually it's something I want to give to him. Acceptable, in order to truly commit to the goal responsible pursuit. The thing we just have to do is make the product purchase, and then that's gonna push us to do the rest of the paperwork, which we already have. Just trying to find that right part. Realistic, it's gonna happen. Time bound, we'd like to do it by the end of October, because that's when the fictitious name and all that stuff reboots. So that's when we get a fresh start in the year. Spending, be, a good way to, submit